Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for an unhappy new year for everyone. Unhappy new year, folks. I don't know if it's gonna be an unhappy one. A lot of people didn't like 2025. I had no problem with it. Oh, that's not true. Things only ever get worse. That's the sad reality of it. You know, the truth of nostalgia is looking back on a time when everything genuinely was better. You know, and maybe you happen to be playing some game or listening to some song or whatever, you know. But the truth is, you're just like, man, the world ain't ever gonna be like it was in 2003 again, that's for fucking sure. Anyway, so that's all depressing. Welcome. Here's hoping 2026 might be good in some ways. You know, there's always nice things. I think it's about, like, big scale versus small scale. We can still have great things happen on the small scale. On a small scale, in terms of my life subjectively, I've had a pretty okay 2025. Pretty good. You know? This year, and this month in particular, one of the busiest years in terms of this channel that I've ever had. I made a lot of good music, most of which you haven't heard, but you will someday. You fucking better. Yeah, I've been busy all especially all month. I've put out 14 videos this month. That's almost a video every other day. I think I require a big hand of applause from all of you, because I don't have a big hand of applause. I only got the one. That joke's never gonna get old. But yeah, no, it's been an alright year for me. Worldwide, you know, I mean, things just keep getting worse. Like, that's, you know, like, that's just unavoidable, kinda. But, you know, that's the thing, is, like, you gotta learn to separate, you know, the ongoing downward spiral of humanity from your own existence and your own happiness and your own, you know, the space that you carve out in the world or something. I don't know. Who wants to watch crazy people? I know I do. Well, welcome everybody to the stream, the last stream of 2025. Really should have started it with the last ride of the day from Nightwish, but I thought Turn the Page from Blind Guardian was a good fitting one, you know. And you know, yeah, we're turning the page. I might stream tomorrow for New Year's Day. Don't hold me to that. Currently it's less than likely, you know. But I might possibly do that. I might possibly do that, but whether or not I do, I wanted to use this thumbnail. Can I find this thumbnail? You know, you all clicked on it, but this is one of my favorite thumbnails because it's one I only ever get to use like once a year. I think I first had this one a couple years ago. It's been a few now. It's one of my favorite thumbnails because it's an Epic-based Red Letter Media reference. But it's also, what are they, fucking motocrossing outside? I don't know. But it's also the vibe, you know. I mean, yeah. Technically, it's not the new year yet for me. I don't expect us to go until the fucking ball drops or whatever. We're not doing that. We don't need to do that. But we're gonna go for a little bit. You know, based on time zones, some people are already experiencing their new year. Someone in chat earlier said that it's like 20 minutes or something until the big 26 for them. So yeah, you know, it's a time. It's certainly a time to be alive or dead, whatever works for you. Speaking of being dead, you're all gonna wish that you were dead after we get through our first user today. We've got a few things planned. Nothing too crazy, nothing too, you know, all fired unique or whatever. We've kind of talked about a lot of this stuff before. There's some things that might be new, and I'll accept suggestions if they're good enough. you know, but I wanted to start with this one. Because it's been a little while since we've looked into this guy. And, he has some new videos, and we all enjoyed him a couple years ago when we first found him. Hot on the heels of, Dogs Eating Dogs 6 and the Origami Kingdom. We found, I believe it was in a stream called More Mario Adults or something like that, a couple years ago. We found a guy who caught our hearts. You know, he forced his way into our hearts. And that person was One Up Films. Now, One Up Films, basically, like, literally, like, it's a plush channel, and sometimes he does other things when he doesn't talk about plushies, but, like, sometimes, mostly he does, basically, like, literally he does plush channel stuff, and, we might watch one of his plush videos, you know, but we might also, you know, watch this, or maybe this one. I don't know. I'm a fan of this guy because I don't know. He puts a lot of effort in, and to what end, I don't know. You know, he's like, I'm not in the interest. We do not believe in lies. Do not believe in lies. We don't believe in lies here. I can't pretend this guy's good as a YouTuber. He is in many ways very bad as a YouTuber. Most of his content sucks shit. But it's endearing for one reason or another. I keep coming back to this guy and his weird house filled with holes in the walls, and his mysterious backstory, which may or may not require a Sangi. That's just speculated, I think, at this point. That's rumored. But it's One Up Films, everybody. We're gonna get into. I guess we'll start with. You know, it's the holiday season. We already did Christmas, but One Up Films movie, Mario's Christmas Mistake, Christmas special. It's 31 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna watch all 31 minutes, but buckle in for some plush goodness. It's gonna be great, I'm sure. Now, I mentioned before, I've been playing a lot of Mario 64 ROM hacks lately, because there's fucking tons of those, and a lot of them are quite good. And I started playing this one that, mostly is pretty good. You know, mostly it's a really high-quality hack with a lot of new features and stuff, and it tries to have a whole story and everything. And I say tries to because, unfortunately, it's, you know, it's written by a giant retard. We've got, I'll just show you this a little bit. I won't hold things up too much, but we've got this one. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's large. It's writ large. Hang on. That's the villain there, I guess. He's a cool looking dude. But we've got ladies and gentlemen, kids and gentle them. I hope you're buckled up because the show's back on the road. This is how I should start all of my streams. It's like What's Pouncin' My Foxy Crew. It has the same energy as that, you know? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And, you know, if it was just that, I might not have made a special mention of it on the stream today. But, of course, it's not just that. We also have this. Hi, Oomphy! Welcome to the club! Now, like, we'd give you a totally valid greeting, but we kind of have a totally not cool problem. I was, like, excited to get to this, because I was like, oh, it's a giant house level where you're, like, tiny and you're in a big house. That's cool. I love that aesthetic. That's one of my favorite Halo maps, is House. Where you're, like, in fucking warthogs and ghosts driving under the couch or whatever, you know? And then the characters in the level talk like this, and I want to kill myself. And it continued from there. I mean, they just couldn't fucking help themselves. Here we have essentially Grunty's Furnace Fun from Banjo-Kazooie, but featuring a proud representative of the LGBTQ community, Working Class Womp. And, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. It's, and then that same scene featured this. Thank you, Cole McEgg. I'll get to all the super chats in a little while, but, same scene featured this. I feel like I'm platforming dangerous ideas right now. I will be a responsible content creator and deplatform you. This is the writing for this Super Mario 64 ROM hack. I just don't know if that's, you know, like, it's a shame because so much of the rest of it is good. But not all of it, because you also get this level that just has to have a little trans rights thing on a wall somewhere, you know. They can't let you forget. If they ever let you forget in your Mario ROM hack about real-world things that, you know, are their pet issues, then the fascists win, obviously. So that's what I've been up to lately. I've been playing some stuff. And, you know, all shitting on... Yeah, thank you, Streamlabs. All shitting on the writing aside. And stuff like that being obligatorily shoved in because of course it is. It's a pretty good ROM hack. It's pretty good stuff. Beyond the Cursed Mirror. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. But we're not here to talk about Mario games. I got a big Rames. There's a big Tames, and we're gonna watch One Up Films because he's super duper with a big tuper.
Warning, this video is not for fucking children.
Oh man, it's so edgy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Focus, M!
Oh!
Should probably turn this down a little bit. It seems a bit loud.
Oh, slow down! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
You arrived here on time. Okay, let me get out of this thing. Good job on the both of you, especially you, Prancer. Good job. Oh, I knew we didn't need Rudolph for this. Oh! 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 Okay. Time for me to get...
Jesus Christ, Santa, I know you're like fat as shit, but you're like seriously out of shape this year. You're gonna have to start working on your glutamals or something, man. Come on. You gotta work 1 day a year. You have a cushier job than Hassan. Pick it up.
My big stack down that chimney. Oh, that's what Mrs. Claus tells me all the time.
Oh.
Okay.
So almost all of the voice acting so far is just Santa making sex noises. This is unbelievable. When he said this wasn't for children, I didn't think it would be this degenerate.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Down I go. Wish me good luck, boys. Okay. Looks like the coast is clear. Alright, time to deliver these presents.
And then, you know, what makes... See, like... Super Mario Logan. You know, he has, like, a whole house for his plushies. One Up Films doesn't have that, so he has to film in his house, where there's, like, horrible cracks on the walls, and just... Like, it looks like a crack den. You know, it looks... a little bit looks kind of like a bombed-out fucking Pripyat, like... residence. You know, it doesn't look good. I wouldn't personally film a plushie Mario ho 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 Christmas video in one of the sets for the Fallout TV show, but you do you, man. You go for it.
Okay. No one seems to be awake. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's get down there. Oh, there's the tree. Okay, time to deliver these presents out of my sack.
Get it? 'Cause balls. Yeah, he's delivering presents to a crack den, just like Will Stancil.
Right.
It do be like that.
Presents delivered. Oh, okay. Now then, time to see if they got any milk and cookies. Oh, okay. Now then, where are those milk and cookies? Oh, jackpot. Okay, I'm gonna gobble.
The chat members trying to fucking claim that SML was ever good. It's like, man, I feel personally insulted that you like that shit and also watch me. Reading messages like that gives me like a tiny existential crisis every time. You understand?
All these up.
Merry New Year.
Wait a minute. Where's the milk at?
How you doing, baby?
Put some milk out for me? Oh, God, lazy. Okay, let's see if there's any milk in here. Alright, milk. Aha! Oh, come here, beautiful. Oh.
Chat was born when GTA 5 was released, you know.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
I cannot wait to chug you. Wait a minute.
The stream isn't for fucking kids, okay? Well, not at least until one of the guys we're looking at later, possibly. Allegedly.
What the? Oh, God damn it! It's the 25th, and...
I can read.
Come on, this milk isn't even good anymore!
Man, we're spending a long fucking time on this Santa shit. I know it's a Christmas special, but like... I clicked on this for Mario, goddammit.
Looks like I'll have to eat my cookies dry! Oh, God damn it!
I know, right? That's the vibe.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Oh yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Alright.
Yeah, but the joke is piss. That's the joke, yes.
Okay, now I feel better. Time for me to go back to bed. Oh, finally time for my fat ass to get back on my sleigh. Oh, now I got...
Can you imagine the amount of time he's fucking spending in one house? This motherfucker has to deliver presents to every house on the fucking planet. And he's like dicking around in this one house. Just like schlepping his fat fucking tub of lard belly all over the place, looking for fucking milk and cookies like a piece of shit. Just go to the next house, you fucking communist. There's gonna be fucking free handouts for you there, you fucking piece of shit.
67,000 more presents to deliver. Okay, I think... Oh, man, I forgot to wash my hands. Luigi won't notice. Now then, I think it's time for me to...
Luigi won't notice, huh?
You
guys get it on?
Ho, ho, ho?
Oh my god. Meow. So now gun is funny. We went from balls equals funny to piss equals funny to now gun funny. It's great stuff. It's just great stuff.
Yeah, that's right, bitches! You thought you could rob our house, but no. I've watched Home Alone multiple times, and I am prepared. This is what Nintendo money gets you. Oh, but wait, you don't have
Super Mario Sunshine haters pretend this is Flood.
Nintendo money, so what? Oh yeah, I got a gun, and you don't.
You know, watching this is starting to make me appreciate the Nostalgia Critic, which is one of the most damning things I can say about any piece of comedy. boy.
Mario, what the hell was that? I heard a gunshot.
Shoot him too.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, Luigi. Let's just say someone tried to break into our house, so I took care of it. Is everything okay? I heard a gunshot.
Why is there a victim of Patricia Taxon in the video now?
Hey guys, I just want to see what's up, and I will...
Yeah, it's Mario's best friend, the fucking Yiffy Fur Fox or whatever. That's... I remember him from Super Mario Fucks E621. Whoa! Bobby, you done killed Santa Claus, Bobby!
Is that Santa? What happened to him? Oh my god! Nick, relax. This isn't even...
How old is this kid? This is a grown-up. Remember, this video's not for fucking kids. This is a grown-up person who made this to appeal to adults. How can you be so heartless? How can you be so cruel as to think that this is humor for 7-year-olds, as another chat member put it? It's terrible. This is clearly very mature.
Real Santa. Santa isn't even real, dude. It's just probably some robber disguised as Santa.
It's probably just Alex Karp.
Santa is real, Mario. Santa literally saved my life from a bunch of Mickey Mouse cartoon ripoffs.
Is this like past lore in the 1-Up Films cinematic universe? Because I will go the rest of my life without ever learning the answer. And I hope no one in chat knows the answer, because that means you watch this fucking guy. Man. Who wanted the fucking furry here? Who decided that this... I guess he did. Because I didn't even know 1-Up Films was a furry, but, you know, here we are.
Again with this, Nick? Look, maybe you were just
I really thought he was going to say something else there. I thought this video was going to take a very different turn.
Hallucinating or something. Come on, let's just be logical here. Come on, this guy, he's not even the real Santa. Even if he was, like, wouldn't Christmas magic, save him from my bullets? Huh? I'm just being logical here. Well, Santa or not, Mario, you still can't shoot someone on Christmas! Oh my gosh. Let's get this guy up and get him to a bed and see who he really is.
Luigi was gonna steal a horde of mushrooms. I'm not gonna wind up like that cuck Donkey Kong loses all his fucking bananas to a bunch of goddamn reptiles. Fuck that shit.
Fine. Let me put my gun down first.
Oh, but that's all the joke. That's the main source of comedy, is the gun.
Yoshi? Yoshi? Yoshi!
What do the eggs smell like? What do they smell like?
What the hell was that? Oh my god! Dude! You nearly gave me a heart attack! And also, I was having a great dream! I was dreaming that Tom Hanks was serving me hot chocolate! And it was the best dream I ever had! Oh damn, sorry. Well, that does sound like a lovely dream and all.
I don't know why, but the Tom Hanks dream is like the funniest part of this video, like unironically. I mean, there's other parts that, there's other parts like the furry character showing up that are kind of funny in an ironic way, but yeah, it's a little charming, the Tom Hanks dream. I don't know, I like it. I'll take it.
Yoshi, we might need to borrow your...
It's random, yeah, but
okay.
like, beggars can't be fucking choosers in this situation.
Bring him in. Bring what in? Ugh. Holy crap.
Luigi, does my bedrooms have a sign that says Dead Santa Storage?
He weighs a ton. Mario, why didn't you help me? Bro, do you really think that I'm gonna be carrying that massive lard ass right there? Hell no. You got it under control anyways. What? Is that Santa Claus? Doubt it. Come on, guys. Be for real. This, the real Santa Claus? Come on, let's just be logical.
You know, I'll give One Up Films this. Maybe it's just because I've never, like, actually tried to pay attention to one of these fucking things before. But, like, typically when we haven't done one in a while, but typically when we do see people doing the plush videos, it's just like an incomprehensible nightmare. This at least feels like a narrative, you know? Not a very good one, necessarily, but it feels like followable, you know? I remember there was one we watched that was like some fucking crusty neckbeard in his fucking 40s who was like wearing his underwear on camera, and he was like, the plot of it, if I recall correctly, was like Amy Rose and fucking it was like various Sonic characters trying to set up, I think it might have been the Werehog plushie with like Rouge the Bat or something. It was like this horrible meet cute romantic comedy bullshit, and that was just in the fucking thing. It was terrible. It was a nightmare, and I hope that guy gets Ebola. But this, you know, there's like a plot happening. It's kind of okay, I guess. Like, it's not funny, but I don't feel like horribly confused watching it, or like my brain is melting out of my ears.
Here. Hey, does he have a naughty or nice list or something? Come on, check his pockets, so I could probably believe it. Okay, I'll check. So I can prove you wrong that this is the real Santa Claus, and I was not going insane 2 years ago. Alright, sorry about the Santa. I need to prove that you're real. Oh my god. It's Santa's nice list. Holy crap. Oh, wow, Yoshi, you are right next to Will Ferrell and Tom Hanks. And Luigi,
What's this guy's deal with Tom Hanks?
you are right next to Alex Hirsch. And for me,
Who's Alex Hirsch?
oh my god, I'm right next to Matthew Lillard. Oh my...
Man, that's a great, nice list. So people from Hollywood can be on the nice list? I don't buy it. This is a fake Santa. Mario's right.
God. Oh my god, I freaking love Matthew Lillard. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on the
Falls,
same
okay.
niceness level as him. Oh my gosh.
That ain't the nice list, it's the Epstein list.
This is living proof that this is Santa's nice list, and that's Santa Claus. Oh, come on. You guys are not serious. Like, think about this. What? That's a bunch of celebrities that are on that list. Like, everyone knows them.
I mean, you are Mario. Like, you're probably more famous than Matthew Lillard, to be real.
Like, come on. Be for real. What are the odds?
I'm trying to be for real. Like, who the fuck knows who Alex Hirsch is? My entire chat, apparently.
That our names are right next to these beloved celebrities, huh? Be for real, people. Okay, Mr. Smartass. Maybe I'll just go get the naughty list and prove you wrong again. Oh my god. Guys?
This guy really has no comedic timing. Everything is taking too long. Everything is, like, drawn out in the extreme. It's like, we get the joke. Already, we get the joke. I know where it's going. There's no subversion of, like, you know, setting something up and then, you know, the unexpected punchline. It's not, you know... Maybe don't try to make a Mario plushie thing with humor. Maybe try to make it be serious. I don't know. That would probably be terrible too, but less excruciating maybe? I don't know.
This is the naughty list. Oh my god. Mario, how can you explain that? The naughty list
Today, Junior!
appeared out of nowhere. Well, maybe it's because the light is
Today, senior!
too bright, and Nick, he switched out the list just to make it seem like it's real, okay? You know what?
Was Bill Clinton on there? Let's see. Yeah. Mario. ChatGBT. I think that's GBT, right? Keemstar. Ezra Miller. Logan Paul. Something Kane. Keemstar. Mark Zuckerberg. Bill Clinton. Bill Cosby. Toyota. Of course, ICE is on there. So brave! So brave! Donald Trump in tiny letters. He's not that naughty, you know. He doesn't want to put him in, like, big letters like Elon Musk. What the fuck? Is that a cola? What is that? Coca-Cola. Oh, because of the fucking AI ad? Okay. J.K. Rowling. Oh my god, guys. So brave! So brave! And T.J. Miller. That's just fair. That's fair. You know, I'm not gonna argue with that one. Bob Iger. This is an okay list, all things considered. Why is Toyota on there? David Zaslav. Uh-huh. Yeah, ChatGBT. Dean Cain? You're just mad at him because he's like, he voted for Trump or whatever? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. That's cool. What is the... Is this one... If the bottom one says Jeffy fans, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. What is the bottom one?
This is the naughty list.
Charlie okay. So brave! So brave! Man.
Oh my god. Mario, how can you explain that?
You know, Jeffy fans would have been funnier, at least.
The nihilist appeared out of nowhere. Well, maybe it's because the light is too bright, and Nick...
I bet this guy would fucking love the Mario ROM hack I was just showing off. I bet he would fucking eat it up with a spoon.
He switched out the list just to make it seem like it's real, okay? You know what? Maybe Nick hired this guy to pretend to be Santa, so that way he could rub it in our faces that he was right the entire time. You know what? Yeah, Nick, he could have lied about this, and he could have set this all up. What? Why would I set all this up? And besides, why would I be okay to hiring a fake Santa to get shot by you? Don't mind him, Nick. Just let me read the naughty list so we can finally prove if this is actually the real Santa or not. Okay, let's see here. Okay.
I like that he has like 0.2% of an accent for Luigi. Mario gets no accent. And mostly neither does Luigi. But every now and then he like remembers that he's supposed to add a little "it's a me" in there. A little "let's go!" You know, just like sneaks its way in there. And, like, you could just not do an accent. Nobody else has a fucking accent or any kind of voice at all because you suck and you're not talented. But, like, you know, Luigi, you want to do a little bit of special Luigi voice work. That's fair. You know, that's fair. Luigi is a Chad. You gotta commit though. You gotta go full retard with the Luigi voice though. Every line's gotta be Mario, you killed a Santa. You know.
Oh my god. What the hell? Mario, you are literally on the naughty list. Right next to Logan Paul, Dean Cain, Activision, and ChatGBT and King
ChatGBT. Greenwich Bean Time.
Star and Mark Zuckerberg. And two of those things are not even people. Those are just companies. Wow.
Well, it's probably a good thing you fucking killed him then.
You are that naughty that you have lost any chance.
The joke is Mario's evil. That's the joke. Remember when everybody's funny Mario joke was, haha, he do drug. He do mushroom, he's like drug. And that's like every Mario that's like every Flash Newgrounds thing featuring Mario from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever. All right, well, on that note of subtle and deep and thoughtful and provocative political commentary, let's watch One Up Films talk about anti-woke grifters again, because he's already done this before, and I distinctly remember him saying he doesn't want to do that again, or talk about that again. But here he is talking about it again from 4 weeks ago, because I don't fucking know, can't be worse than the other thing we just watched.
Warning, this video is not for f***ing children.
Drugs, bad words, the list could go on and on. Oh god. Loud sound effects, loud noises, trigger warnings.
Hey guys, it's me, Nick, known as One Up Films.
What's going on here, Nick? So wait, so the fucking wolf creature is you? That's literally your fursona. And you hang out with Mario and Yoshi, who dreams about Tom Hanks, and Luigi. That's you. The stupid little wolf creature is you. Okay. That started to explain a lot. What's with the fucking mask, dude?
And well, this is actually a video I've been really looking forward to
ABDL crib looking ass bed. It's true. It's all true.
making. Right now, I'm going to be discussing the issues and problems with anti-woke grifters.
Thank God nobody else has ever done that before. So who do we got? Grums, Asmongold, of course. Right. Bunch of people here. Kirsha, of course. A bunch of other people here that I don't recognize by avatar. I am lucky to only know like 5 or 6 of these people, you know?
If you guys don't know what anti-woke grifters are, pretty much these are just gamers who are anti-woke.
Hang on, let me I feel like we're gonna need this one. Just go ahead.
And just grift for money and views. That's basically what they are. And right here, we're already on a fresh start. This right here is a user by the name of
This idiot user, we're going to rent on a user. This user is also the attention seeker.
All of us are autistic.
We have a new enemy in town.
Seriously, are you normal? This is an extreme, mega killer rant. I'm about to say some super harsh things.
This user is also the opinion basher.
Torch Games, who, by the way, is the same loser that's been
Loser user, huh?
harassing an artist he doesn't like just because he doesn't like their art. And this dude has been harassing that artist.
Is it harassment to just tweet about someone?
Non-stop. And yeah.
So I remember 2014 when we already had decided that harassment was tweeting about someone. That's harassment. When did we decide that? Because it's been more than 10 years. It's been at least 11 years. When did we decide that tweeting about people was harassment? When was that?
People have been calling out on his bullshit and his nonsense, and dude could not take the L. And yeah, and what makes this worse is that he made an entire list boosting up other anti-woke grifters and their...
Kirsha is a pretty good anti-woke grifter if she's been chased out of her home by a bunch of psychopaths and now has to hide, live in hiding because people are threatening to kill her every day. Must be really attracted to being an anti-woke grifter, I guess. I mean, hey, that's just back in my day we called that work ethic. I don't know.
Counts. But there is a problem with this list. And the reason why this list is controversial is because there is a specific user on this list that...
Are you doing this on purpose, man? Why are you in the mask? Why does he wear the mask?
this York Torch guy is trying to boost and give support to. And it is none other than Andy Pants. And if you guys don't know who Andy Pants is, he's another anti-woke grifter. And this is the same bozo that has abused the copyright system on YouTube just because the dude was a complete coward because he did not want to lose a debate against the Act-Man.
Man, I'm sorry, I don't know what fucking learning disabilities this guy has, but the way he talks, it's just so... I mean, I already played the Rugrats theme, I'm not gonna do it again, but like, man, he's really trying to aim high for some high-minded concepts. You know, man, I don't know if you necessarily have the right take on a lot of things. I'm just gonna tell you. I feel like maybe you're not the brightest bulb in the room. You know, I mean, to be fair, neither is Mark Kern, but you know, like, neither is Ryan Cannell or the Quartering. You know, I'll give you that, but I mean, at least they can string together fucking sentences. You know.
Because dude is just a salty loser. And what makes this worse is that Andy Pants is actually the same guy who actually made CP of his own children in his game. His game was controversial and banned for adding porn into his game of his own daughter, by the way. His own daughter.
Wow, sounds like a real low-hanging fruit individual that you don't need to waste time talking about, honestly.
And I'm not making this up. Quite literally, this game has been banned. And, yeah, and the worst thing is that he's been trying to, to make people play his game. He's been desperately trying...
Holy fuck, you are... It hurts to listen to this man. It hurts to listen to this man. I don't know if it's like just because he's like slow or what the deal is. It hurts listening to him. He's just the word brainlet barely fucking begins to describe it.
To promote his
Jesus
game
Christ.
for people to play, even when it was banned. Like, look, see right here, this loser right here, this absolute buffoon, is still trying to push his game onto other people. Just because the dude...
I really think we do. One thing I will say, I do think we need to bring back bozo and buffoon as, like, frequent, like, insults. That's pretty good. I like him using bozo and buffoon.
Could not...
That's fun.
Just could not
It's festive.
take the loss and could not take the L. Just because he wants to push his propaganda game with CP of his own child in the game. And yet this dude is completely projecting on other on other LGBTQ and gays. Like, he's trying to project all of his bullcrap onto them.
I mean, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I mean, the average person like this, I mean, maybe it's different for this guy because he's, he's a little bit, but I don't know, a lot of the time with people like this, you get the people that, won't shut up about fucking pronouns guy or whatever. You get the people who, give way too much attention to people like Andy Pants Gaming, and I'm just like, if you're like such a high-minded individual with the right opinions, you'd think you could like tangle with people that are more interesting than this. Like, this is just a retard. Yeah, no one who really matters is like defending Andy Pants Gaming. Everyone who isn't also gigantically retarded is agrees that he's like an idiot, okay? So like, why are you paying attention to this fucking guy? Why is this something you need to like spend time in your day talking about? Focus on people that are like a little smarter than this guy, maybe? I mean, This is the lowest of fruit, the lowest hanging possible fruit. It's astounding. Just astounding. Why even pay this guy attention? He clearly likes getting attention from people like you. Now, I mean, you're, like, not important enough that anybody's really gonna pay attention to this video other than me. Because I love you, 1UP Films. I love you. But, you know, genuinely, I don't get the people that are fixated on some of these figures that are just complete morons. I mean, there's such a fucking cult of personality, like, negatively, though. Like, a reverse cult of personality surrounding Asmongold. And it's like, yeah, the guy lives like he's well, he probably lives in a house that's even worse than 1UP Films' house. Covered in fucking, like, cracks in the walls and holes in the walls and shit. I don't know, like, do we need to pretend that guy's opinion matters, really? Is that necessary? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Find someone who's smarter than this to talk about. Don't waste your time on these fucking people. The Yankees don't give a fuck about you!
It really just doesn't stop there. Even people were calling out on this. People were absolutely calling out on this game and its problems. Like right here, yeah. The amount of hypocrisy from Andy Pants is just
Hypocrisy.
absolutely bizarre. So yeah, Andy Pants is just an absolute salty loser that just doesn't take responsibility for his actions. So yeah, this right here is just
It's 2025. No one takes responsibility for their actions.
ignorance. Just nothing but ignorance right here.
I can't remember the last time I've seen anybody take any responsibility for their fucking actions.
Andy Pants has got to be the biggest loser alive. This man has been divorced, and this game caused him to lose custody of his own children. That this dude has been making
Holy fuck, get on with it.
games. Because knowing Activision, they sure do love the hell out of their microtransactions.
Why are we... What the fuck, Activision?
Microtransactions, just to save and make more money. That's literally capitalism. And that's what Activision does for a living. They don't care about their old games that made their company big in the first place. They just want to make more money from their other IP, and they're just gonna milk the hell out of it. Because that is what's...
I've never seen a bigger midwit.
What's actually wrong.
I've never in my life seen a bigger midwit. I can't put my finger on it. Exactly, like, what sounds so about every word he's fucking saying. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but just something about his, like, his affect, his tone of voice, his cadence, something. It just makes everything sound absolutely fucking stupid.
With gaming these days, because companies like this...
I think it's because he's saying stuff that's just so incredibly fucking painfully obvious that everyone else has said 100 times, but it feels like this was some kind of big breakthrough revelation for him, and he's like, he's on the cutting edge of high-minded thinking.
Will push microtransactions and AI into our faces. I would rather have wokeness, you know, be in video games than have non-stop, you know, microtransactions and just AI.
Okay, but both are a product of capitalism. That's the thing that the anti-woke grifters will never tell you, is that the thing they hate is a product of capitalism. Because capitalism's good, remember? Capitalism is unquestionably good, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on. And this guy's certainly on the spectrum. Yeah, the thing that you hate that's in everything, it's all a result of capitalism. It's all a result, the microtransactions, the woke, it's all the same thing. It's all the same fucking thing. It's so unbelievably brainlit that we're still even having this discussion. It's so obvious. It's so incredibly obvious. What do you think? Activision just has a bunch of stupid fucking woke shit in their game because they love the gays so much or whatever? You think that's the reason? No. It's the same fucking reason it was written by AI. It's the same fucking reason that it's a giant scam fucking fake video game. It's the, yeah. Same reason that everything bad happens, basically.
Just slapped onto the game. Because, yeah, I really would rather not waste money on every character skins and every weapons and blah, blah, blah. It's just absolutely stupid.
And another thing that I want to add about...
What's his I was just about to click off. What's his excellent new addition to this video? Give me a hot take, bro.
Smash JT, that this absolute bum and absolute loser has been having a massive hate boner over Ghost of You Toy. If I'm pronouncing...
You are not pronouncing it correct. Bro, the name is it's fucking phonetic. Yo Toy. Where's the other O in Yo Toy?
Pronouncing that game right. So yeah, look at this guy's tweets. Yeah, this guy has tweeted nonstop about the game. This dude really desperately wants the game to flop and fail. But in reality, this dude is...
Well, yeah, because the first one was pretty good, and then the developers decided to sacrifice the second one, you know, for the interest of having, quote-unquote, the most qualified person do the job, quote-unquote. I guess I already did the unquote in the first one. I don't need a second quote-unquote.
Just being an absolute pathetic loser that just cannot learn...
He's harassing this video game! Is that, like, the point? I don't know. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. You just shit on Call of Duty for, like, 20 minutes. How's this any different?
To take the L. This dude just doesn't want to admit when he's wrong. And it's so goddamn pathetic.
I like his clan hood in the background.
Hey, girl.
Instead, he's wearing, like, a spooky Ghostface Killer executioner mask. Why is he in a fucking mask? What is this? Did he get punched in the face? What the fuck is... Why is he, like... Why does he wear the mask?
Want to join me for a bit, girl?
Oh, good. The furry has pets. I'd love to see it.
Sorry about that, guys. She I guess she wants to join in on my rant video. You want me to, you want to watch me?
It's true, he is. He's the price master. $100 million!
Rant on these chuds, these anti-woke losers.
This guy unironically just say chuds. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you dunk on those chuds from within your Mario hovel.
Do you? Do you want me to? Do you want me to make fun of these anti-woke grifters? All right, girl, you stay there. But pretty much, yeah. This, like, Smash JT, this dude has such a massive hate boner over this game, and him and including these other grifters literally keep saying that Ghost of You Toy is a flop and a failure, even though it has sold 3.3 million copies, which is not that small.
It's not that small, but it's not that great either. For a game that took, like, fucking however many years to come out, it's not the best numbers. But also, like, I don't know, no one's fucking talking about this game. I mean, other than people like this, I guess. No one's, this is the problem with, like, a game like this. You get, you make certain decisions in your process, in your development process, and then it's no longer a game people really want to discuss. It's a game people want to use as a battleground. You've sacrificed its integrity as a real piece of art to be, like, a thing people can tweet about online for fucking likes. I think it's great because actress is non-binary. I think it sucks because actress is non-binary. Like, great. Cool game. Cool fucking game. I love that this samurai ancient Japanese game has to be like this. That's awesome. Couldn't just made a fucking real sequel, could you? No. And now no one's talking about this fucking thing. You know, no one cares about it. No one has anything to fuck. Yeah, people, like, were talking about it for 5 minutes after it came out. Not anymore. It's left no lasting impact. Maybe people bought it. It sure as fuck didn't stick with anybody. You know? It's a matter of, like, what people are discussing, what people have to say about something. You know, like Astrobot came out, and I don't know how well that sold, but everyone had some shit to say about it. Everyone was like, wow, this is really surprisingly good. You know, it was an inspiring conversation. It still is. People are still talking about that fucking game to this day. It's been like a year or something. Ghost of Yotei came out like 2 months ago, and no one fucking gives a shit.
A number. Like, they think that's a flop of a number.
It's fine. This guy is a real smart individual. I love One-Up Films. He's my favorite. Great guy. Love his content so much. We're gonna move along to something a little more, I think maybe a little more appreciable to everyone. And I was thinking of saving this for later, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be going tonight, so we're gonna do this now. We'll have some more shit later. I'm gonna do this now. So it's been a while since we've looked at this individual. This lady has been with us almost since the beginning. This lady has been with us for years. With her incredible cooking, and her son, and all of the fun yum-yums that they've consumed along the way. It's Kay's cooking, everybody. And we got these shorts here, which appear to be like animated Kay's cooking or something. Kay's cooking, crack.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing crack.
1 hour later.
Alright, you know, there was an attempt. So I haven't watched Kay in a while. And last time we watched Kay, she'd been getting a lot slower, a lot more like raspy with her voice. I don't know. Seems like maybe not the best situation for Kay. But it's been a while. I thought we'd check in on her again. Because another thing about Kay, alright, she used to be a legendarily terrible chef. Now she's just like an absolute, like, 5 out of 10 chef, you know? Like, it's not things that make you, like, perplexed at how she came across this recipe or made these decisions. She has learned, so she's now a little bit more capable. I mean, you can see some of the stuff she's making here looks like it actually has, like, more than one pot being used. So that's big for Kay. Let's see, what do we think looks good here? Egg, cheese, in mushrooms. You know, that's the one.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing mushrooms with egg and cheese. Well,
see, I was hoping that it was egg cheese.
Cheese in some of them.
I didn't know what egg cheese would be, but I was hoping that would be it.
Right, so here are I've got big mushrooms. Hold on, I've got to take the middle out first. So, what we've got here, we've got a fork.
So these are like stuffed mushroom caps? I guess that's what all stuffed mushrooms are, kind of, but I don't know if you'd usually use like a portobello for it. I guess that could work. Alright. Go ahead, Kay. Do what you gotta do.
Knife. Right, I've got the mushrooms here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut the middle bit out. Here we are. They're not cutting out very well. Right, that's the middle bit.
Yeah, like, these don't have enough, like, room, I feel like. They don't have enough mushy room. You know, you want to get, like, a stuffer mushroom that's, like, built for this. It's, like, a huge fucking mushroom. You know, it's like it's perfect thing for stuffed mushrooms. These are like shallow. I don't know that this is gonna work that well.
Out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them. Oh, they don't fit. Oh, they don't fit.
I could have told you they didn't fit, Kay. I can tell that by just looking at them, Kay. Come on now.
Yeah. And I'm going to cut the middle out of another one. Unless they'll pull out. Will they pull out? And I took half it.
Yeah, a mushroom built for stuffing, just like your mom.
Side with it. And then I'm going to put another one there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 6 of them.
Yeah, I figured. I can count.
Yeah, 6 of them.
There you go.
Oh, get in.
So you're not gonna, like, smush them down into the... Okay. Well, I mean, maybe that's better not to do that. I'm just thinking, like, it would probably not be too hard to just, like, push down in the middle of them and kind of make them fit into the cupcake tins. Cupcakes! I love the frosting!
Put them on first. You know, my fingers are all getting black. We're all inside. So... how many's in there? How many's left? Oh, right, that's it. So I'm not doing 6. I'm going to do 5.
Are you gonna do 6 or 7?
Take all the middle out of them.
5? There's no funny meme with 5.
That's it.
There's no funny meme with 6 and 7 either.
That's it. Oh, hold on, that one ain't come out properly. Oh, well, that's all out. Look at me black fingers. Look at this. Every old stuff right. You know what I mean?
I miss Lee.
Hold on a minute.
I mean, Lee sucks a bit, but I miss Lee.
We
It's so lonely when she cooks without Lee, though. You
throw
know?
these in here, throw them away. Because we don't need them, so they can be thrown away. Right, and what I'm going to do in this bowl, oh, I can't lift it. I'm going to push them aside.
She couldn't lift a bowl with 2 eggs in the bowl. Are you okay, Kay? What the fuck?
And what I'm going to do is these 2 eggs, I'm going to crack them.
Eggs.
That's one.
Someone says this video feels like depression. Yeah. This is the closest we're ever getting to new Weber Cooks content. You know? This is the spaghetti cooked in the microwave, that classic. This is the closest we're getting to that happening again.
And here we are. Come here, Mr. Eggy. And that's 2. Right. And what I'm going to do is...
You never said this was going to be wholesome, chat. Remember, that's your fault for assuming.
I'm going to add some
Oh my
salty,
fucking god.
some pepper,
Some salty and peppier. Those are my favorite Chrono Cross characters.
and oh,
No, you're right, chat. You're right.
a bit too much parsley in there. Not to worry. Are we still recording? Yes, we are.
Don't worry, Kay. You're still
So I'm
recording.
gonna
Everyone
mix
can
that.
see this.
Can't really see much of the parsley, so I'm going to mix this. Keep mixing this. Mix, 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 mix. And I'm going to get a spoon and I'm going to team it into them mushrooms that I have just
Cooking mama. More like crying mama.
took the middle out of. Now I'm going to put some of this head with seasoning in it
bit much, Kay.
It's okay.
Goodness me. Look at it go!
Oh, that's gonna go over.
Jesus
Over the
Christ,
sides.
Kay.
Never mind. That's gonna go over the sides as well.
Fucking F in chat for Kay. She's not even dead yet, and this is just depressing. It feels like if we watched a Cobra cooking video right now. This is the same feeling. I don't know how she's managing it, but this is the same feeling.
Alright. They're all going to go over the sides. Well, some of them are. Right, what I'm going to do is just make sure that there's enough all the way round. There's not enough in there. Ooh, so much now.
Grip to the king.
And then
I mean, if Cobra was the king, then Kay's the queen. We all know. We all know.
Do is, well, just make sure there's enough to go all the way round. There we are, all the way around. And what I'm going to do is some extra mature cheddar.
You haven't figured out a funny, quirky way of saying cheddar yet, have you, Kay? I'll check up on you next time and see if you figured one out.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Oh, God.
put some cheese and then...
So when I do stuffed mushrooms, what I do is, like, shrimp, parmesan, paprika, various, like, herb and spice, you know. And then you stuff the shroom and you bake it for a little while. You don't use a muffin tray, for one thing. I don't know if maybe that, like, maybe that's good. I don't know, but, you know, not really necessary. Like I said, these mushrooms are too shallow to really use. It's possible that it could still turn out good, but it sure looks fucking disgusting right now, doesn't it? Like, you know, a stuffed mushroom, you're supposed to not have it all... Like, there's no room to stuff it, so it's just kind of all over the mushroom. It's kind of just eggy, cheesy, coated mushrooms. Which maybe could be good, but, like, it's not really a stuffed mushroom, is it?
How much cheese going on there, Kate? You want a bit more on that, girl. You need to cover them all. And that's... Right, so what I'm going to do is just keep putting the cheese onto them, so it covers them. And then they're going to go in the oven until that cheese is melted.
I like that her cheese looks like the kind of cheese that you get on, like, a pizza bagel, like a pizza bite. What are they called? Bagel bites, those things. It doesn't look like real cheese. It looks like frozen cheese that you need to, like, heat up in a microwave. It looks like the kind of cheese that turns into, like, little blocks, cubes of cheese after it's cooked.
And the mushrooms are cooked. So there they are. They are going to go in the oven, and, well, they're going to go in the oven, and that's it. So let's see them. Stand up.
See, oven is good, actually, because it's like, you know, she's got the hob, because she's British. Or a cooker, maybe, but, you know, hob is the term. She's got the hob. I think the hob is the stove, right? It's not the actual oven itself, so I guess, never mind. But a oven is like a hob oven, you know? It's perfect.
See them when they come out. And now they are done, as you can see, they're fallen in the...
Jesus Christ.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one.
What happened to the fifth? What happened to the sixth one?
Please,
Did she not make six?
Huh?
Mother used to say
You can't see, but that is your end product.
I think she might be dancing through fire showers right now.
I have took some from a plate, and I'm going to do a taste it.
The taste test.
Right here is the taste test. Yeah.
Wherever the mushrooms gone, where the hell is her son? I know he didn't move away. He's too much of a loser in a game.
I did say
He's still living in his mama's basement, eating 2 yum-yums, but not her cooking, no. 'Cause who would wanna eat this fucking garbage?
really nice.
Oh, why, Kay?
There's not much time left on my camera, so if I don't get it all said, I do apologise. So there's going to be a link in the
I'm
description.
sorry, Kay. You know, like, I like you. Everyone likes you. You know, it's just, I'm just amazed at the things you manage to produce. I mean, like, I went into this with, like, high expectations reasonably for Kay. Maybe that's my fault. Because I've seen a lot of her cooking, you know, in the last however many years. Like, it's improved a bit. Or at least I thought it did. And now you get this. And maybe I was just wrong. I was so wrong. Maybe I was just so wrong. Because I don't know if it's improved at all. Jesus Christ.
To my merchandise. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please do. If you want to leave a comment and a recipe, yes, that was a recipe.
Was it?
Comment and a recipe, please.
I remember back in the day when we would watch Kay, my theory at one point was, like, somebody must be feeding her, like, troll recipes, right? Like, she's getting recipes, and they're from, like, malicious bad actors who are like, I heard about this one in Home Cooking Magazine, and it's just like the worst fucking slop shit you've ever seen. You know? What the fuck's going on out there? Jesus Christ. But, like, I think she gets her recipes from somewhere, right? She did say to leave a recipe in the comments, so, I mean, maybe the people leaving her recipes are just fucking with her. I mean, she has to know that, though, right? She has to be able to, like, she's been cooking for a while. Presumably longer than she's had this channel. You know, we can all assume that. She's a mature woman. I'm sure she's been cooking for many years. You'd think you would be able to have some kind of sense to, like, look at the food and, you know, and to, like, look at the recipe and what the ingredients in the recipe and be like, that's a troll recipe. That's a fake recipe. Not a real recipe. Not in good faith. But, you know, expectations for Kay managed to surpass rock bottom. It's truly special. Well, you know, I love some spaghetti, so we gotta see her talk about spaghetti in sauce. I hope Lee's in this one.
Hi, it's Kay's cooking. I'm back cooking again.
He's not in this one, is he?
And today...
She's wearing the same shirt!
Well, I'll tell you, yesterday I started looking through some old recipes when people used to give me recipes to do without any title. So I saw this one and I thought, well, this is another one that has...
I like the idea of someone giving her a recipe without a title, and she makes it, and she thinks she's invented something new, and it's actually just like mashed potatoes. It's like, you know, there's no title, so for all we know, she'll try something and she'll just be like, wow, it's like an alchemical concoction! And, you know, and then it's actually just like, you know, spaghetti.
got a title,
Great.
so I've decided to do it today. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I can only call it spaghetti in sauce or spaghetti and sauce.
You know, I think we usually just call that spaghetti. You know, I two things I've never done. One, never called it spaghetti and sauce. Two, never eaten spaghetti without sauce. So, you know, I think you could just safely call it spaghetti. Maybe that's a regional thing, you know? I'm Canadian, that must be the difference.
Right, so I don't know yet. These are what I've got. I've got some...
This newfangled sauce. Souse.
Sketty, that's just
Sketty.
gone into there. And turn that light off on your phone, okay? Battery will run down. And in this one, in this pan, which is my fry pan for a change, and not my one.
It says, I've eaten spaghetti without sauce on purpose. Wow. Good for you. I bet you also like plain toast with no butter. What the fuck what the fuck kind of person are you? How do you live? How do you live with yourself?
It does say to melt four tablespoons of butter. Now, if I knew which were right rings, so that's for the bottom, so that must be for the top. So I'm going to turn it up and let it melt. Let the butter...
Okay, now, you know, I know we should let her cook, but we are watching her cook, and we've seen her cook, and I am just kind of curious about why she has 4 tablespoons of butter happening right now. I mean, spaghetti and butter is nice, you know, you have some butter. My dad used to put butter on top of his, like, you know, spaghetti sauce and then some butter on top, and he'd, like, let it melt in. And I always thought that was weird until I tried it. It's actually pretty good. Usually I'll add some butter to the sauce while I'm cooking it, you know. So it's not out of the question, but I've never started the process from a clean pan with butter in the pan. Like, where are you going with this? I mean, is there going to be just a jar of sauce added on top of the butter? Why would you start with the butter? Are you going to add beef to it? Or something like meat? Or something like that? In which case, you probably don't need butter. You know? Necessarily. You don't need to, like, start it like you're heating the pan with oil in it for fucking ground beef or something. And then there's just a tube. Is this a tube of tomato sauce, Kay? Kay, what's in the tube?
Melt. Because it does say then to add... I'll tell you exactly what it says. Melt butter, add 6 tablespoons of... Does it say tablespoons? Add 4 tablespoons of butter, which I've done. 6 tablespoons of tomato puree.
All of this is happening while the noodles are cooking, by the way. The noodles have been cooking this whole time. And she's just now starting the sauce. Oh, brother.
Tomato puree, double strength. Well, it says double concentrated. So then it says to add 6 tablespoons of that.
I don't think I've ever seen a tube of tomato paste before. That is a regional difference. That's like, I don't think we have that, at least in Canada. I can't speak on the United States, but I've never seen a tube of tomato paste. Maybe that's just a British thing. I don't know.
And the butter hasn't melted yet, so... And then it says to add salty and pepper. That's the only seasoning.
Some people like her, like, fucked up pronunciations of words, and I kind of like it at first. I find it cute and charming at first, and then it kind of gets old quick. I gotta be real.
And I can't understand this because I've put a line through it and I don't understand why. Probably because I didn't want to do it. And then it says to... Oh, we'll do it further on as it gets further on. So, like, yes, as you can see, the butter is starting to melt a bit. The spaghetti is...
Yeah, saltine, papier, and honey on. Don't forget the carrots and the mushrooms. And the butterier, you know.
Done.
I invented that last one.
Doing. I haven't put a lid on it.
I haven't had carrots yet.
But, I mean, this is only going to be a hell of a short video. Because I don't, like I said, there's no title to it. So I've got to think of something. And, well, that's it, I've got to think of something. So while that's melting, nearly
Let's see, it's spaghetti with sauce. What are we gonna call it? Spaghetti? No. Too simple. You know, Italian spaghetti with sauce? No, too nationalistic. Spaghetti in sauce. Boom. New recipe. Just came up with it. Just invented
I'm going to add the 6 tablespoons of tomato puree. So I'm going to take down to number 4.
Salt spaghetti.
Right, so... Well, it says tablespoons, I'm just as
You know she broke the spaghetti noodles. They're in a tiny pot. You're not fitting full fucking spaghettis into a tiny pot like this. Yeah, she broke them in half. She might have broken them in thirds, chat member. What are you gonna fucking do about it? Sit in your underwear and jerk off like you usually do? Fucking talking shit about Kay breaking the spaghetti noodles in half. She knows so much more than you ever could, Chud.
adding dessert spoons.
Listen to women.
Tablespoons, and they seem smaller than the bloody dessert spoons. So let's add 6. So 1.
I've seen brown woman soup, yeah.
Oh dear. Come here.
Brown woman soup sounds like a song from like Cream in 1968 that everyone looks back on and they're like, oh, Eric Clapton. You know, so it sounds like one of those lesser known Led Zeppelin tracks that you're like, oh, they made this? It's like that one John Lennon song about women. What's the name of it, chat? You want to put it in the chat? I don't remember the name of that song.
3. I'm running out. 4. 5. Dear me.
You gotta get Lee in there to squeeze your tube. Just like you do for him.
6. That's it. Let's give that a good mixy. Now we're back to mixy innit? Then it does say...
Why does it look like curry paste? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's different than the tomato paste we have here. I can't imagine it's that different. It's a similar product, right? I mean, ours comes in cans, I guess, but maybe it's just the fact that it's in the tube, but, like, I don't know, something about it, it looks like it looks like curry paste. Like, you get, like, red curry paste, and you fry it up in the pan with, like, oil and, like, onion and pepper or whatever, you know. It doesn't look like tomato paste. Tomato paste is, like, thicker than tomato sauce, obviously, because it's a paste, but it doesn't have this kind of consistency that this one seems to have.
To add
It's very strange.
salty
I've never seen a tube of tomato paste in Canada. Never
and
once.
pepper. So then it just says fry that for 2 minutes. Then it said to add the spaghetti if it's done. And then add 2 stocks made into gravy. Which
What?
I have done. That's my gravy there. Can you see it?
Gravy?
Yes, you can now.
What is happening, chat? So the spaghetti, which has been cooking almost long enough now, if not counting cuts, because there's at least been 1 cut. Spaghetti's probably almost ready. Already at this point. Spaghetti takes 9 minutes. Okay? We're 5 minutes in. She's got a couple more minutes left on that spaghetti. But what are we doing with the sauce? She's got like almost as much butter as she has tomato paste. And now she's made gravy? Now is this like fucking jabronis in New York calling tomato sauce gravy? Like, I remember a scene from the fucking Sopranos where Joey Pants is making spaghetti and spaghetti in sauce. And he refers to the spaghetti as macaroni and the sauce as gravy. I thought I was living on another fucking planet.
I made it with the water that had just gone off boil, so I'm thinking it's gonna... Anyway, so yeah, this is now mixing lovely. And now it's on number 4. I think I'm going to turn it down because I'm going to have to check if that spaghetti's done. So it's on number 4, number 3, number 2. There we are. So now I need to check if the spaghetti's done. Just turn it up to number 4. Don't spin it. Just turn it up to number 4. It just said to keep the water.
This is how you do it, huh? You do. Oh man. I like watching these like weird cooking videos, and it's been a while since we've done any like this, but I like watching them. One of the reasons why I'm a fan of weird cooking is because it makes me feel like I don't know, was raised by fucking aliens or something, where it's like, oh, I have literally never once like taken the spaghetti out of the pot with the water and added it to a plate or to the sauce or whatever. I have only ever in my entire life used a strainer in the sink. You pour your water into the strainer, and then you know, there you go, and all the water's gone. If you want to keep a little, put some in with your sauce, that's fine. But never in a million years have I ever used fucking tongs to get the spaghetti out of the water. And so I'm like, am I the crazy one? Or does everyone do this? And like, everyone do this and I'm just insane? Or is Kay insane? I don't know. I really don't know.
Just in case I need it. And you forgot to put the spaghetti again, Kay.
And now you're stir-frying the noodles, minus the stir. It shouldn't be sizzling like that right now, Kay. They're gonna get stuck to the bottom, Kay. Maybe not, there's a lot of butter.
That's it. A little bit, that's it. Right, that's all the... Not quite, that's it.
There you go.
All the spaghetti out.
Good job, Kay. Stir it now.
Can you go over there, please?
Stir it now.
Over there, go on, over there.
Ah!
Over there. And I've got to mix this now.
All right. It's not sticking.
It's like a spaghetti bolognese, but without the mincemeat, isn't it?
Yeah, because why would you ever do anything correctly?
But I'm going to call it...
I love to see Kay's version of the Rollin' and Trollin' video. You know, where the famous Chris Chan video where he pretends he's not like a Spurglord and he's been trolling everyone the whole time. I love to see that, where she just brings out like a fabulously prepared meal that looks incredibly photogenic, like TikTok ready. It's got a garnish. There's like the perfect amount of Parmesan on top. So it looks like a fucking, like, stock photo of spaghetti. Like, perfect spaghetti. And then, you know... And then she shoves it into fucking Lee's face like a pie gag.
Spaghetti in sauce. Because it is in sauce, isn't it? But it will be when I put the gravy in. Because that's all evaporated out, all that juice. So, let's turn it down to number 3, Where is number 3? There we are, number 3.
Yeah, he's got the spaghetti dripping down his face. He's just, it's nice. It's really nice. Nice texture, it's nice. Man, I miss Lee. I hope we can find one of these videos with Lee in it.
Yeah. So,
Does anybody, like, any K-heads in chat know, like recent videos that have had Lee in them. He's got to be in one of them, right? He's got to be there somewhere.
Don't pour all this gravy in, Kay. Might be too much at one go. So let's just give it a good mixy in the sauce.
Mixy.
I just found this and I thought, what is this one?
So when she says gravy, legitimately, what are we thinking here? Is this like a packet of brown gravy mix being added to this? Is this just like beef broth or like OXO cubes or whatever mixed up with water? What do we think she means by gravy? Because gravy's a loaded term. That's not just add some water to the sauce. What the fuck does she mean by gravy?
Found it and I thought, well, it's a video to be done. I thought it only looked like a small one, but...
Brown slumbo juice. Thank you, chat member.
It's done. So, nearly used all the gravy up, so I think I'll just give the last...
Yeah, that's the problem, is that gravy could mean literally anything to her. It's true. Like, the way Kay is, and from what I know of Kay, she could be using the word gravy to describe, like, just water. She could be using gravy to describe, yeah, like, beef broth on its own. It could be fully prepared roast gravy. Anything your mind can imagine, Zombo.com can make it happen, you know?
Last bit all over the oofa-doofa, not to worry.
What is that word? What is this Rudy Tooty point and shooty bullshit?
So I'll just give it time to boil, bubble up, whatever you want to call it. Boil, bubble. Oh, it's gone all over. What is it in the cloth? It's over at the other end. I'll get it in a minute. Right, so that technically is your end product.
How do you have half the video left, Kay? What's going on? Okay, it's the end product. I mean, it vaguely looks like the worst, like, Chef Boyardee that you've ever seen, I guess. That's kind of, at best, that's what I can describe this as. I'm sorry I misled you, chat members. I really thought that Kay had gotten better. I really did. I mean, not much better. Like, not really good, but I said like a 5 out of 10 cook. You know, like, she produces perfectly average, ordinary food. This is better looking at least than the fucking mushrooms from before. But Jesus Christ, the spirit of Kay is alive and well. I mean, she might sound like she's on death's door, but the spirit is alive. It's just same as it ever was. It's same as it ever was. This is just like watching her 6 years ago. Man, living nostalgia.
I like about this new camcorder is normally with the old ones you'd have to click a button to close the shutter or open the shutter. Many a times I've been trying to cook something, found out the shutter was closed, but on this one it's closes it automatically.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a tip. Get a fucking bowl. Get a bowl. Get like a cereal bowl, whatever. You don't need a plate for this. This is not gonna be served well with a plate. This is not best served with a plate. I would say get a bowl. Maybe get it in a blender and serve it like a smoothie. I don't know, but not on a plate.
Now, I was saying hold on.
A tiny plate.
I just want to say, that's a proper saucer. That's a poor excuse for the saucer. Now, my saucer, look at that, is bigger than that one. So that, if you know...
Oh dear.
Is bigger than that one.
You might want to get that giant moly mole checked out. I don't know if it's a mole. Might just be a cut. Might be like a weird bruise. Could be a giant old person pimple. Might be a liver spot. I don't know.
So that, if you know, anyway, because I have been to Asda, Morrison's, well, Asda and Morrison's, even in town, and I could not get a saucer the same size as that. They're all them 40 little excuse for a saucer.
So you've got to own a bowl, right? Come on, Kay.
If you know where I can get some bigger ones, and don't say Amazon, because that's where they come from. Right. So
they probably make bigger ones that you can get on Amazon, Kay. What the fuck?
Where are we? Are we done?
Kay's a beautiful soul. It's like this incredibly bizarre individual who's just, like, lovable, has never done anything truly wrong. I mean, there'll be some people that are like, well, she mistreated her dog. She fed her dog bad food. So it's like, why don't you shut the fuck up? We all know not to do that. Everyone knows not to do that. Do you think Kay knows not to do that? Kay probably thought she was being a great pet owner by feeding her dog a bunch of fucking garbage that she eats. You know? Rest in peace to the dog. She shouldn't have treated the dog that way, but I don't think she did that maliciously. You know? Like, other than that, I don't think Kay's ever done anything negative in the world except maybe give birth to Lee. Maybe.
That juice ain't melted. So what we're going to do is, we're going to turn the thingy off, because...
They only have one salsa on Amazon, it's true. Only one. Just the one.
Oh, what is it? Your spaghetti has been cooked already. The juice in with it has been... Oh, look at all that. I should have cut it.
I mean, like, fuck Kay. Not Kay. Fuck Lee. Though. Like, I don't know. I kind of like Lee. I want him to be back, but part of why I hate Lee is because he's not here. He's abandoned his mom in her time of need, which is any time she's cooking. She needs help, obviously. Look at this fucking thing. Not that Lee would have provided much help. He would have just stood there and went, "It's nice!" But, you know, he just fucked off on his mom. I don't know where the fuck he wound up. I don't know. He could be beating off punks under the Brooklyn Bridge for $5 a man, for all I care. He's not here with his mama, cooking up her terrible food with her, giving her the taste test. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck did he go?
Why didn't you cut it? Hey?
He abandoned her in her time of
I'm
need.
supposed to eat that.
How are you supposed to eat that? I don't know, like a person? For fuck's sakes, Kay.
Oh, no. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put... Oh, dear.
Lee is like the protagonist of the Arion album, The Human Equation. Except instead of leaving his mom to go and, like, be a successful businessman with a wife, he just is, like, fucked off somewhere doing some stupid shit, eating 2 yum-yums. Does Lee still have a channel? Does anybody know Lee's channel? Is he still around at all? Can we see what he's up to that's so much more important than being with his mum in her time of need?
A bit of spaghetti. Oh dear, look at it. It's all falling off, Kay. You should have cut it. Right, on the plate. Yay, is it gone on? Yes, get off, get off. That's it. So I'm only going to put a little bit on because, well, just because.
See you, Palm.
Yeah, just because. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Oh, lift that up. That is your end product.
I'm sorry, your meal is like fucking 5 noodles on a plate. I guess she doesn't need a bowl. Here I thought she was gonna eat the whole thing. I mean, I could eat that in fucking a minute and a half, but her meal is on this plate is about the amount that I would eat on 1 forkful. Jesus. You okay?
That's it. Got a new camcorder. I think I need a new tripod. Right, I'm only going to try that little worms, isn't it? So I'm going to try it. Oh, I can't do it with a spoon.
Here's the taste test.
So I've got a fork now. So I'm gonna try. Oh, look at all that. Oh, you can't have.
This is the funny thing is there is a recipe that's for spaghetti that's kind of like this. It's called, I forget the like Italian name of it, but it's something to the effect of assassin spaghetti, and it's like blackened spaghetti that you partially like fry in the pan with, I don't know if you really fry it, but you like cook it partially in the pan with the sauce, and the spaghetti, the sauce is like kind of a much darker color than you usually get out of like a spaghetti sauce. This is like borderline that, but like a really, it's closer to that than it is to normal spaghetti, at least.
All that key. Like a JC back axle. Right, so I've got some up. Dear. Oh, did you see that? Oh, fell off. Oh, dear. Cut some up, okay? Cut some off it. Stop being silly. Right,
on,
so
Kay.
we've got some now. So let's try it. Now, me and tomatoes don't normally get on. Oh. That was
Is it too spicy for you? Is the spaghetti too spicy for you?
tomatoes, no else. But the tomatoes don't get on. But you know, as it is now, it's quite nice actually.
It's nice.
No. Now I know. I know. Spaghetti ain't got much taste, but that has. So let's just say it's nice. Right,
It's nice.
we're gonna drop.
I just imagine Lee, his face pressed up against the window, just going, "It's nice." Just you hear it from the fucking corner of the room. You know?
The case says, because it's me, and I know a lot of people say, oh, why are you reverting to yourself as the third person? So I'm dropping the case says. So I say, it is nice. Well, it's nice. Right.
Okay, good. Food critic almost. She's almost as good of a food critic as she is a cook. You know, really developed repertoire. She doesn't know the food words. She doesn't know the food words.
So there's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, which is that, ooh, a bit fast there, which is that, please do. And I do appreciate every one of you who say.
So there's somebody who watches her, right? Who's been watching her for years. Statistically, this must be true. There's someone who watches her, where for years they've been looking at the videos, they've been watching them, and every time they've been like, what are these weird hieroglyphs under the video? What's that all about? And then finally, like, fucking 10 years in, or however long it's been, she informs them that that's a thumbs up. And they're just like, oh, okay. I thought that was like Sanskrit for poop. All right. Thumbs up. My bad. All right. I'll give you a thumbs up, okay? Don't worry.
You know, give me
That
a thumbs
person
up
exists.
and you say, you know, fantastic cooking or whatever. I do appreciate you. I don't get to apply. I don't get to reply to all of you, but I'm trying my best. I mean, I've got quite a lot of people, well, just wanting to say good cooking or crap cooking or whatever. But anyway,
Great
I am
cooking.
trying to reply to all of you. So please give me time. If you've sent...
Yeah, if Iron Maiden can ever stop suing random video games that have like names that are attributing them, then maybe they should do like a react video where they, you know, they look at some of her recipes. They could try making one. You know, Janet Gares can just like, I'm gonna make some pasta. You know, and each member of the band has their own version, like their own recipe that they try making. Like, I mean, if Kay can do it, any random person who doesn't cook can. I don't know if Bruce Dickinson's in the fucking kitchen every day, but, like, it'd be great to see him try, you know? They could put their own spin on it. Make her, like, shitty Whoppers or whatever and call them Aces High Whoppers, you know?
A recipe.
Because you're gonna throw them into the fucking dumpster and they're gonna go airborne.
You say you haven't replied to it. Don't say, so many days since I put this in. I mean, because that'll just make me not want to do it. I will not do it if you put that in. So you might as well stop with this 60 days or 365 days since I last asked you, because I just won't do it. If you ask me nicely, I'll do it. Like, please, can you do such and such, such and such, or...
I hope nobody wishes you an unhappy birthday, Kay. I'll fucking get them. Alright, that's the spaghetti. Man, I love British people so much. Jacket, spud, and filling. Different roast spuds. Bruschetta. Like, all these fake words that the British invent, you know. It's very fun. Pasta, mince, and rice. Bangers and mash. I mean, that's a classic. You can't fuck that one up. So someone in chat earlier said that this was their first experience with Kay, which means we're gonna have to go to Popular and see some of her older recipes, some of her famous recipes. Perhaps one that I haven't seen, you know. This isn't her original channel, though. If we really want to see the classic Kay's cooking, we gotta find her, like, old channel, which she, like, got locked out of, or whatever. We gotta see some of the real classics. There's Lee. There. Fucking Lee is in the thumbnail in this one. Egg slut sandwich. Man, only OGs will know about the way I cracked up when I first saw egg slut sandwich. Spaghetti carbonara. Christmas dinner. You know what? Close enough. We didn't watch Kay on Christmas, but it's New Year's Eve. And let's do a holiday dinner, everybody. Christmas dinner from Kay 10 years ago. This is classic Kay. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Doesn't look like I've ever seen this one. So let's go.
Hi people, back cooking. Merry Christmas to everyone. I've got my turkey out. I'm going to show you, just in case you don't know, how to make stuffing. As you can see, it's a big turkey this year.
Oh my god. Like, it's an understated element of Kay's videos. You know, obviously she's, like, not a very good cook, and that's funny, and she's got a great personality, and is, like, uniquely charismatic in her own way, so that's a great part of her videos, but an important element is just how fucked her kitchen, at least used to look. It doesn't seem as bad anymore, and when we get glimpses of it now, I think it might be even like a different kitchen. Maybe they moved, I don't know. But back in the old days, this was what you got. It was literally just a fucking oven shoved into the corner, but not all the way into the corner. There's a gap there, you know, and there's just some shit on the wall, and I don't know, I guess it's a British stove or whatever, so there's not like a back panel with all the knobs on it and fucking, you know, the digital readout of temperature or whatever, you know. It's old style, it's old world style, first world style, and she's just got stains on everything, and everything just looks kind of vaguely brown, which is fitting for England nowadays, you know, but it's, I don't know, just very, very good kitchen, I gotta say.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do to stuff it, which sounds really wrong,
Your kitchen got redone, okay.
I've got some packed sausage and onion stuffing. Got a packet here. And I'm going to put it in a bowl.
So it's a packet of stuffing, alright. Well, that's not really making stuffing, you know. This is another element that I love about Kay. Acting like she's cooking when she's just fucking reheating a pre-made thing, basically. I mean, in the loosest of terms, I suppose that's technically cooking, yes. but I don't think you'd really call that making stuffing, you know.
You mix it with an egg. Egg and marge are optional. Didn't break that very well. And the scoop of margarine, which I said is optional.
You've got to add a nice little scoop of unbelievable, this is not butter. That's important. So do we figure her butter, quote unquote, in the spaghetti we just saw from recently is margarine? Because I kind of forgot about that. She always fucking used margarine. And everybody would point out, like, okay, that's not the same as butter. Okay, that's not going to taste as good as butter. No, I mean, that is like that's like a class thing, really. That's classism to a degree. You know, some people, they can afford margarine, you know, butter's fucking expensive. I told people about the time I went to the store and they were out of all of the cheaper brand of butter that I usually get. And so I had to, the only one that was left was like $9 or something. I told people about that. And, yeah, butter's fucking expensive. So, I mean, like, you know, I can't fault her too much for that, but it does, you have to kind of imagine that while you're watching these, that it's not really going to be quite as good as you might expect it to be. And I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure other than that, it's going to look amazing. You know, so that's the thing.
Does it make no difference to your stuffing, and then you just mix it. And the other option is just boiling water. You put your stuffing in a bowl and pour boiling water. Like I said, egg and marge are optional. You can just use boiling water. I'm just adding the boiling water.
So is Lee seriously not here for this one too? We're watching a Christmas dinner video from Kay. This is fucking bullshit. Where the fuck is her goddamn shit-lipped son? Oh, he's just upstairs recording one of his all-important fucking vlogs where he lays in bed and talks about, not much happened today. I didn't really even get out of bed. I just fucking sat here and ate 2 yum-yums. Man, fuck Lee so hard. Fuck did he go?
Moist as it should be, just the egg and the marge.
She hasn't lost weight. This is from 10 years ago.
There we go. It should be fine.
This is classic, okay? Busy beating his schmeat. Well, she's beating the stuffing, and he's not beating the allegations.
See ya.
I don't even know what that means.
Just mixed it all now, so it's all like a nice paste.
Lee is churning his own creme fraiche. Oh, man.
Now it's time.
Usually they do that together. I don't know where I invented this narrative that Kay and Lee are in an incestuous relationship. Frankly, it's a bit uncalled for, and I must stop. I truly must stop. I must finish with this gag. Just like Lee finishes all. Anyways. Yeah, that doesn't really look like stuffing. It looks like oatmeal.
Sounds wrong.
Well, I'm sorry I keep Chris-chanifying him. Lee just seems like a giant fucking loser like Chris-chan, so it kind of happens naturally. But I think Kay is probably a slightly better mom and more able to fight back at the very least. So I'll give her that.
Bear in mind, it's best to use a spoon because the water you've just used is boiling. It's burning my skin off.
Careful, Kay. Be careful. Was that a good pun?
Nah, just the final bit.
It's true. I guess Lee could be holding the camera. Maybe he's just being like totally fucking stone quiet this entire time. Because he's like being professional, you know? He's not the talent after all. He's just there to be the cameraman, so that could be it. The moment of truth will be the taste test.
Right, and to keep the turkey in, you need to keep... Sorry, to keep the stuffing in. Messed up. You need to have the turkey legs together.
Someone in chat is like confused by the concept of stuffing inside of the turkey. Chat member, I gotta ask you, what do you think the word stuffing means? Like you're stuffing the pan you cook it in. I know you can cook stuffing separately. People do that, but I think the default way of doing stuffing is inside. You are stuffing the turkey. Now, whether or not you want to do that with pre-made hot stuffing in a cold turkey, I don't know if that's the best idea, but you know,
with its bottom,
it's
you need
real.
to try and get a band to hold it like that so you can cook it. But the best way to cook it is turn it over on his belly and put 3 rashers of bacon on his back. That helps to keep him moist.
Bacon turkey?
I've just done it
I've heard of turkey bacon, but this is ridiculous.
like this just to show you how to start. I've used a band that I got with the turkey. When you get a turkey, and I'm not so much about chicken, but when you get a turkey, you normally get a band with it. Like I said, I've got him all trussed up now, so there's no chance of escape. And I'm going to turn him, my word.
The turkey just starts moving on its own. Oh god, it's still alive!
Turn him over.
It doesn't like the stuffing!
Oh, as you can see, I've got fat already on him to, well, cook him.
Gendering the turkey does make this more disgusting than like it already is. The thing about like you eat like a steak and it just kind of looks like a steak. When you're making turkey, it is like difficult to distance yourself from the fact that it is basically a giant fucking dead corpse that you're fucking manhandling and shoving things inside of. It's a bit weird, you know. I mean, I like turkey as much as the next guy. I'm not all PETA up in here, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's a bit of a different feeling than having, like, a chicken breast, you know?
Really, I'm going to put the rashers of bacon on him, then he's going in the oven. Sorry, I forgot to say, bacon's optional. Right now, I'm...
Oh, that's good.
putting...
Now all the Muslims that watch you can rejoice in making this turkey. So the bacon, right? It's British, so the bacon is just like really thin pork chops, I guess.
Bacon on it.
I forgot about that.
Coat.
Like, this does not look like any bacon I've ever seen in my life in Canada. This just looks like a not so great brand of like cut of pork that you sliced very thin, like with a butcher's fucking, like a deli slicer or whatever. That's what this bacon looks like to me. I don't know if it even tastes like bacon. I had a ham, quote unquote, one time. It was from a international supermarket place. And the ham was essentially just a pork roast, like a pork loin roast. It was a fairly flavorful, tasty pork roast, but a fucking ham it was not. It wasn't like a salty, cured ham. It was just a pork roast. I found it funny that they could get away with that, but, like, technically, you know, in terms of semantics or whatever the fuck, that, I mean, it's a ham, that's a pork, it's a pig, it's all the same thing. They're all synonyms, really. We've just decided they all have different meanings. They don't need to, technically, you know.
Don't ask me why I've put bacon on it. It's just something started as a tradition with my parents, and it's just been carried on. I'm going to put my sprouts in a pan. Oh my word, there's not many. But then again, my son don't like sprouts, and it's just me and him, so fine. I forgot to mention.
So Lee is involved. He's gonna totally be in the taste test. I feel like he should be more active in this video, though. Like, you know, this is a Christmas dinner, right? Have some, like, Christmas music going. Something. Come on, Kay.
And also,
come on, Lee.
He likes sprouts. Special message that if you've got dogs, a lot of dogs are allowed most leafy green stuff, cabbage, cauliflower, anything like that, peas, and just any greens really that you have, he's allowed.
See, that's a bit of a misnomer, because depending on how you cook them, I mean, maybe a dog might be good to eat peas. I don't know if a dog's good to eat your peas, Kay. You know, depending on how you cook them. I've seen your cooking extensively. I don't know if I'd feed a dog your cooking.
as well, she's allowed to have. Right, now you can use optional of a bit of oil on your bacon if you want. As you can see, I'm very not skilled at this game. So now she's done.
So
And
we're oiling up our bacon and our turkey. Alright, alright.
I'm going to put it in the oven. Now I'm going to put the bird in the oven. Sounds wrong. Oh god.
Oh my god. So the front of the oven looks like a disaster. Like a bomb went off. The inside of the oven looks like a disaster. Like a bomb went off. There's just like some piece of like rubber or something hanging from the fucking oven.
Oh, she's a big bird this year.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, sorry guys. Right people, I'm about to show you a bit more what to do. Right, everybody, I don't know if everybody does, but at Christmas time people have what they call pigs in blankets. Now,
we're getting real fancy with this
cold.
one.
So what you do is, you get a sausage and a piece of bacon, and you wrap the bacon around the sausage so the pig keeps warm. That is a pig in blankets.
Warm pig.
And with my pigs now in blankets, keeping warm, I'm gonna put some roast potatoes. These are just normal potatoes. And I'm just gonna put them in, which will give them.
Yeah, that's definitely not how you do pigs in blankets. But, you know, hey, that's how Kay does pigs in blankets. And would you look at her and tell her she doesn't know how to cook? Yes, obviously you would. Obviously you would, because you're fucking heartless. But, I'm sorry, are these your potatoes? What are these? Is your potatoes? You're, like, roasting them, I guess? And there's just fucking 4 of them? Well, 2 of them, I guess. Maybe even 1 cut into quarters? I can't really tell. That's your potatoes, huh?
A bit of flavour.
Good lord.
You can baste them if you want. I've got a bit of fat. And you can baste them already. Or stop them from sticking. Or you can just let them stick, it don't really matter. So that's it. Now they've got to go in the oven with the turkey. And dinner will be getting started then. I'm just going to put them in the oven.
Oh boy.
I don't know how long they want now.
You can already see the bubbling oil in there.
I have never known. All I do is just keep
Smoke?
checking them. Put them on top of the turkey.
That, actually.
Like
just shove them the fuck in there, it's
I
fine.
don't know how long they want. So you just have to keep looking at them. Just to say, I meant to tell you, when I said put them on top of the turkey, I meant make sure there's a rack between the turkey and the pigs in blankets, as it's all going to amalgamate into one. It's probably not taste right.
None of this is probably going to taste right. Here she is in her Christmas decked out home.
People,
The halls have
reason
been
why
decked.
I'm doing a Christmas dinner is 2 people have asked me to do it. So I've decided, well, fair enough, 2 people. So that's why I'm doing it. And the reason why I'm in the hallway is there's no decorations in the kitchen. So I thought I'd show you a bit more decorations.
Why didn't you just decorate the kitchen, Kay? The absolute humility of Kay, though. I mean, it's nice, you know. It's nice. Because all it took for her to make this whole meal and do a video about it was 2 people asking. I get 2 people asking for fucking Movie Bob Part 2 every day. And it's been fucking 6 years, they're never going away. You know? Fucking almost 7 years, Jesus Christ.
While I'm here. Right people, I'm going to show you what my Christmas dinner consists of. Right people, as you know, this is what my dinner consists of.
Oh, there's more
As you
potatoes.
can see them.
Why was she roasting one potato? For Lee, maybe?
That I did earlier, as I'll show you. And my carrots. Actually, the carrots, but I call them carrots.
I know you do,
Which
Kay.
I peeled and diced, well, not diced, sliced, and mushy, just normal peas. That is it. And this is turkey neck, and it's giblets and everything. That makes the gravy. You don't have to bother with neck. Just take the rest of it out, crush it, and make it into liver gravy, which is lovely.
Liver gravy. Oh, brother. Kay, why every time? Why every time, Kay? For fuck's sakes. Where is it?
As you can see, when I do a Christmas dinner, I certainly do a dinner. Just want to warn you about dogs. Don't give dogs gravy. You can kill them, and I think that's the last thing anybody wants, is to kill the dog, because
well, this aged poorly. Just like the dog.
I've looked at it, and there is a lot of salt. Thank you for viewing. I hope you liked what you saw.
Where's the taste test?
If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to leave me more comments, feel free. The more the merrier. And if you want, subscribe to me.
What the fuck? There's no taste test. What the fuck? God damn it. Thanks, Kay. The whole point of the video is just fucked. It's all fucked. It's fucked. Alright. Thanks a lot, Kay. I really wanted to see Lee in that one, you know, but we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to move on. You know, there's so much more, Kay, and so little time, really. So we're moving on. Thank you, Kay. I will never know how that tasted. It looked so good, but I'll just never know for sure. Thanks, Kay. But yeah, we're gonna move along. And we got this guy who, you know, possibly might require a Sangi. Almost definitely will require a Sangi. This guy left or got banned or something. YouTube. He was off YouTube for a while, and I've recently been brought. I wasn't able to watch any of his stuff before he got banned. I think it got saved, but I never got around to looking at him. But yeah, Alan Sampson, I think, brought this to my attention, and he's correctly guessed. Rondomi is this person. Videos raising paraphilia awareness and combating anti-paraphile arguments. Trans flag in Avatar. Red flags, anti-paraphiles, antis of Leningrad, no footage. Oh my god, it's 2 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. There's no way this can be good. Let's watch. What's going on? Thank you for I love that anger is in red. Yeah, I can, you know, trigger warning everybody. There's going to be some anger. There's probably going to be some anger. There he is. He's here. Our 2026 Sangi of the Year. Winner of Sangi Truck Month. We got quotes from Mao Zedong. This is off to a great fucking start. How can a communist keep his eyes shut and talk nonsense? Well, that happens all the time. I mean, I don't know. I think this might be nonsense. We might be about to get into some nonsense. You must not talk nonsense. That's how I feel, honestly. This Mao guy's got some good ideas. He also wants stupid retards to shut the fuck up.
Hello. This video is a bit of a special one. It's a remake of one I made mid-2023 and never published. It was set to go up in the event I was compromised somehow, like being doxxed and or killed before getting to this video, which, if you're watching, thankfully didn't happen.
Thankfully.
Why this one? Well, I wanted to be sure to cover and show the stuff I talked
Kind of sounds like if Ross Scott was a sex offender
about here.
I wonder why that could be.
Even if it's unfortunately the last or only thing I do, because I'm going to familiar territory here. Before I was ever in the para community, I spent a lot of time lurking in Marxist-Leninist communities. Being a Marxist-Leninist.
You don't have to tell us that you're a Marxist-Leninist who's also trans and into children. You don't have to tell us that. We can kind of you know, we can figure that out. It's not that difficult to figure that out, you know.
It's myself. One site I frequented and still frequent is Leningrad.ml, and in this video, I'll be covering and criticizing some of their paramisiac and anti-Codicon takes. My comrades probably aren't going to like this, but I think it
My comrades.
needs to be done. The stakes are higher than I think many of them realize, as I've shown and spoken about in my other videos. It wouldn't do for innocent children to feel unsafe around the Vanguard Party because their members stigmatize and pathologize them for
I
harm.
don't know how much of this I can get through, chat. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I can... I don't know how much of this I can... I'm sorry, survey... Sorry, what does this say? Survey conducted by the Tim Buckley Act Incorporated. Oh my god. God damn. But I didn't know Tim Buckley was involved in this one.
Factors outside their control, now would it?
I guess that's not Tim. It's B with the little up arrow and then U. But the 4 is close enough. It's fine.
So let's dive into this
Bane for
very
you.
special episode of the Anti-Paraphiles. I'm going to start with this post, which makes fun of a well-meaning but misguided Sonic meme from the 196 subreddit. It reads, every time this other Sonic meme that says...
This is what the 196 subreddit is. Alright. I saw a meme about that recently. And I was like, what the fuck is r/196? And I went there, it was just a bunch of the most obnoxious fucking, like, turbo-ironic internet humor that I've ever seen. Of course they're trans leftists. Of course they're Marxist leftists. Of course.
Every time this gets reposted, a pedophile gets beaten to death, gets reposted, pedophiles are further discouraged from seeking professional help. So, this meme is definitely a step up from the Matmisia it responds to, but I would ask of its creator,
The what?
what does this professional help entail?
We got another fucking pseudo-intellectual on our hands, don't we? We got another guy. I don't know, what was that? Matmisia? Some fucking word. Some made-up fucking intelligentsia word. Meant to sound like you're smart and know what you're talking about. You're just like Brian Mullins and Patricia Taxon. You're all the fucking same. Jesus Christ.
Do you ask us
Are you a
to
furry
undergo
too?
conversion therapy? Do you believe we
Matmisia.
need help lest we offend? Well, let's get these points out of the way. Most maps don't offend.
Oh boy.
Most CSA perpetrators aren't maps. It is estimated that 0.5% to 5% of all men experience preferential attraction to minors. That's just the men. That doesn't include women or MBs, so that's probably 40 million
That doesn't include the NBs, everyone.
people at the very least.
This list excluding the NBs is harmful to NBs.
And these numbers are likely to be underreported. And that's just the people with preferential attraction. These numbers don't include those who simply possess any attraction at all.
Like Mr. Girl.
So, whatever help you think we need, how would processing all of us be possible? If someone isn't...
So, I mean, he's open to just being honest about it and saying us. A lot of the time you get the people like, I don't know if Dan's Burst was ever, like, completely honest about, like, yeah, I'm into that shit, what? You know? Most of the time it's like, no, I'm just being rhetorical. It's not worse than factory farming, you know, just like shit like that, you know. The next closest would be someone like Patricia Taxon, but then this guy's just out here being like, yeah, those of us, fuck you, the fuck you gonna do about it? Which, man, you want to be careful showing people these videos, you revolutionary, you.
Danger of raping someone else without intervention. That's not a problem with their pattern of attraction. Anyway, that's what I have to say about this post. What does Lemongrad user Kirby with Whip 1987 have to say about it?
Tell me about this user.
No, not the poor pedophiles! Most Sane 196 post. Posted in the Shit Liberals Say community. Because the unreasonable demand that you stop violently threatening millions of innocent people is liberalism, apparently. Liberalism that warrants ableism at that.
Ableism, too.
To my surprise, this post was actually met with nuance and objections from my comrades in the comments. Of course, much of it is still...
It's like you genetically like you went into a lab, you got a bunch of fucking beakers and test tubes, and you managed to, like, genetically, supercharge the most annoying possible human being. I mean, did this guy write any Mario ROM hacks recently? Jesus Christ.
Off the mark, but I hope I don't make them regret trying to be more insightful about our situation than what we usually get. Give those pedos an inch and they'll take a mile, they might say, which, yes, if it means elucidating what we really are, what we're not, and what's happening to us, if it means saving paraphilic children from stigma and bullying, I'll take a quick...
Yeah, you're all about caring about them kids, aren't you?
The first comment is from Rania, who says, I guess the ones who haven't done bad to any children gotta seek help, to which I'd ask the same questions I'd ask the creator of that meme. It's the mentality that we're sick, ticking time bombs who will rape children despite statistics showing otherwise that's actually causing many of us to need mental help. The next comment is from Hidden...
Sorry, I was looking away. What kind of statistics
who will
you
rape
got here?
children despite statistics showing...
Where do these statistics come from? I don't know where these statistics are coming from, but I do know that it's this anime girl named Chronic Ally that's posting them. So I mean, I'm sure that person is also a really cool individual. Yeah, I don't know what the source is for this. You wouldn't be using crime statistics, would you? You know that's illegal, right? You don't care if that's illegal.
Otherwise, that's actually causing many of us to need mental help. The next comment is from Hidden Layer 5, or Fennekin, who you'll be seeing a lot of here, who says, okay, people here are conflating pedophilia with actual child sex abuse. Pedophilia is a mental disorder where you are sexually attracted to children.
Remember, people, vomiting feces is a medical emergency. If you think you're about to start shitting out of your mouth, get yourself to an ER now!
Child sex abuse is when you sexually victimize a child. Not all child sex abusers are pedophiles. Not all pedophiles abuse children.
Well, no, the chat member's saying it's the same thing. It's technically not. There is a difference. I mean, but it's kind of semantics, really. I mean, because ultimately it's like, no, I won't, I swear, smiley face. You know, we've talked about this before. It's like, oh, I guess we just have to believe you then, alright. Mr. Johnson says he's not going to do any rape today. So, I mean, I guess, you know, it was weird that he led with that. Like I said, hello, Mr. Johnson. And, you know, he was grabbing his paper and he just said, I'm not going to rape anyone today. And then he looked around him really feverishly and ran back inside. And, you know, I don't know, but I guess we can send little Billy over on the paper route. You know, it's fine.
First off, what's your grounds for calling it a mental disorder? It's a pattern of attraction, nothing more, nothing less. Even the DSM-5 only calls it a disorder if the attraction distresses the one who has it.
Yeah, but the DSM-5 ruined a generation of people, so I don't know if I trust it.
And I still disagree with the naming, as I've explained in this video here. Also, you underestimate how little the two groups you mentioned correlate. As I've shown earlier,
As I've shown earlier, 95% of people look at statistics on the internet and assume that they're true. It's true. Look it up. Don't look it up.
pedophiles aren't offenders, and vice versa. He continues, look, I am in no way defending either, and sex offenders should absolutely be punished harshly. So why does this matter? Because if you say we should kill gulag all pedophiles, as in everyone with a mental disorder of being sexually attracted to children, you're going to run into several problems. Namely, how do you reliably convict someone of a mental state? Thought crime can't be enforced. This isn't George Orwell's world, which I thought we all agreed is a horribly inaccurate straw man representation of socialism.
I don't know. People try to do that every day, and it seems to work fine. If people put half the effort that they do into condemning other shit, other ways of thinking, into condemning this, then, you know, people might not be so comfortable to make a video like this. I don't know.
If you try to do that, you both falsely convict a ton of innocent people, and will absolutely cause non-offending pedophiles to keep their disorder a secret, until it manifests as actual physical sex abuse that can actually be convicted. I admit,
it is sad. Zelda fans just getting blown the fuck out right now. This is a shame.
It is refreshing to see people get half right, because that's still much more than they usually get with regards to this subject. Once again, I object to the framing of the pattern of attraction as a mental disorder, and I object to the notion that possessing it somehow converts people into rapists in the making. It'd be like saying a woman who's attracted to other women automatically become a danger to women. I agree that pedophiles should be open rather than secretive about their attraction if they wish, but for the purposes of solidarity against their oppression...
I mean, the difference is, like, I don't know, being a lesbian is just kind of like a thing that happens. Most of the time being a pedophile is like, you know, you start out with the entry-level drug of, you know, a little bit of Balto and Jenny porn, you know? And then you spend $500 on porn on Patreon. And then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from, you know, gooning to Disney Channel shows, which, you know, jacking it to Paw Patrol, as it were. Which, yeah, you know, it tends to be like an element of, like, corruption, like your sick interests are getting worse and worse with time, kind of thing. It's not so much a thing that I think most people are just born with. I don't know. I mean, maybe agree to disagree here. The arrow here kind of looks like a dick with like two fucked up balls that have gone gray. It's weird.
Rather than for flagging ourselves as valid targets for conversion therapy, or to be told not to commit CSA, which most of us already know. It's something that should be taught in schools, and something that many of us have fallen victim to already. Yeah, it'd surprise you how many poor youngsters who fell victim to CSA possess the pattern of attraction.
It wouldn't surprise you that much, actually.
Except it shouldn't surprise you, because there's hundreds of millions of us, and patterns of attraction can manifest among children.
I mean, we literally have a Halo game mode that's about the cycle of abuse. It's called Pamperchew's House, okay? When we play Halo, we have a game mode that's specifically about this fucking shit. So, I mean, I don't know if that's surprising to anyone.
So stop implying that they're monsters who are as bad as their abusers. Continued. Instead, if you encourage non-offending pedophiles to seek psychiatric help before the disorder manifests as action, they can get the treatment they need for that mental state, and you actually prevent sex crime from ever happening. It has been shown that pedophilia can be treated and go into remission, just like any other mental disorder. But
has it been shown that? Well, who's shown that? I guess if you say that on reddit.com or whatever the fuck. Or you're probably on, like, Mastodon or some other, like, pedophile website. You know, a different pedophile website than Reddit, where the top search result for where to find, the top autofill is where to find cheese pizza, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Can it really be treated? Is that possible? Like I guess if you cut people's dicks off, maybe that'll treat them. I don't know. I don't know if that's a great idea.
I guess I'm just dumb and or a pedophilia enabler in thinking preventing such a serious crime instead of reactionary punishment once it's been committed and people are irrevocably harmed is worth doing and more conducive to protecting children. This demonstrates either a misunderstanding of the DSM-5 or some other kind of nonsense because it repeats the myth that the pattern of attraction itself is some disorder and that it can be cured.
I don't. This video is over 2 hours long, and I don't think we're gonna get through all of that. I didn't realize the videos were this long, and I was kind of taking a chance, hoping that they wouldn't be this miserable and uninteresting. But they are. You know, they are. So that's unfortunate. I thought it would at least be entertaining, you know, but it's a miserable nightmare, and I hope he gets Ebola. So that'll probably do it for Rondomi. You know, we could keep going, but it's miserable. It's a horrible situation. We don't need to keep looking at that. That's fine. You know what it's going to continue to be. Maybe he'll say some crazy thing that's really surprising. Probably not, though. You know, I mean, probably it's going to continue to be exactly what it seems like. An obnoxious fucking communist talking about how much how much wanting to fuck kids is okay. I will say, to this guy's credit, probably a little bit more... I appreciate a person like this a little bit more than someone like Patricia Taxon, who's like, the entire video is, as one comment put it, I'm not a zoophile, wink. So, like, I mean, you know, this guy just coming out and saying it is, like, a little better, you know, not much better, still hoping on the Ebola thing, but anyway, we need to bring Ebola back. Who said that? I didn't say that. Well, let's see. We got a few other people here that I might want to look at. But, let's see. What about this guy? Okay, we can look at a little bit of this guy. This is going to be a different thing, hopefully. Hopefully this won't be the same type of thing that we were just looking at. I really hope not. This is a guy who believes that he's Jim Morrison of the Doors, or the son of Jim Morrison, or used to believe that. His name is Jimmy Rex Wiseman, shirtless guy. Jimmy Rex Wiseman, 7 in porn star 666. And you can see him here, you know, looking like a 7-inch porn star. I studied engineering at Harvey Mudd College for 3 years. I'm an expert at Frisbee. I believe that health is the new wealth. Also remember that no one can torture you with something which you accept. Accept something and it is no longer torture. Also, I believe that one should do religion recreationally and do recreation religiously. Yeah. Also, I was told and I believe that I was adopted. I have never met an actual known blood relative of mine. I also no longer claim to be the son of Jim Morrison of the Doors. This means that I have never even seen a known blood relative of my life on film or video. That's the same thing, kind of, you know. If I'm wrong and I was not adopted, then I am a blood relative of outlaw Jesse James through my dad from his mom's side. I was born on 12/6/1960. Yo, this guy's got my birthday! Unless that's June 12th. Like, I don't know how he's doing the date. So I might actually be the Antichrist if the Bible is true. Time will tell. I love you all. Peace, love, and rock and roll. And it's Shirtless Guy, everybody. He's got some songs. And then he's got other stuff too. He's got Jimmy Promotes AI and AGI. Yeah.
Hi guys, how you guys doing? So I think this might be a special video. I'm going to discuss something in a way that I haven't before.
Careful with your 7-inch porn star down here, man. We don't need that.
I want to discuss AI
Careful.
and technology, and all that. But I want to say it in a good way. I want to say that AI is immortality.
Oh God.
AI is progress. AI is procreation. Because we conceive of something that outlasts us, or better yet, even extends us personally, which it also does. And let me explain some of that. First of all, the cloud stores everything, so we have a virtual immortality already, just from the existence of AI.
No, we don't.
Everything we store in the cloud stays there.
You don't have a single fucking idea of how AI works, not even a single concept.
Immortality right from the get-go, at
It's
least
immortality,
the figurative part of it, at least in a figurative way. Furthermore, AI beings are like offspring something we created, only it may outlast us or our offspring, because both us and our offspring may die, whereas AI may go on forever, and that's a piece of us.
No, it's not.
It's like giving birth to immortal children, which is already still a progress towards a step toward immortality.
Oh man, not the fucking first time I've heard people talk about AI like it's gonna be the children of humanity. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm saying this non-specifically, not to this guy or any specific person. I'm gonna say kill yourself. Not to this guy. Just to, you know, the concept of that should kill itself. You know what I mean? It's a terrible concept. No, it's bad. That's not what AI is, sir. You don't know what AI is. I don't think you have an understanding of what that word means. Term, whatever. It's not a word, but...
ourselves.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not good.
I'm for it. And not only that, there's even speculation by the year 2030 that we'll personally live forever somehow. I don't know. I'm not an expert on it, but...
Palantir Terrence McKenna, huh? What makes him Palantir? I don't see his his orange jumpsuit. I guess he's failing to sit down properly, so there's that. But he doesn't totally look like he's on cocaine, so I mean, I'm not convinced.
Somehow we download our information.
I don't see him drone striking any children, so...
And if we have enough money, we pay for it. If we're famous enough, we have it. Or if we're unique enough, someone gives it to us, and somehow they load our brain and personality or even soul or whatever that is into another AGI body or something. And I don't know the whole story, but there's potential there for even individual immortality.
No, there isn't.
All because of something we made called AI, called, whatever. And I'm for it. In principle, I'm not for it in every single application, but because I have personal things I do and don't do and like to do and don't like to do, but in general, I'm for it.
I like the way the audio has like a Doppler effect going on. It's bouncing between both of my fucking ears.
I studied engineering at Harvard College for 3 years and have a feeling for what it took. I don't know what it took, but I've got a feeling for what it took to make this, and its progress. It took great suffering and great effort and great dedication and great intelligence.
It says, what the fuck did I walk in on? Listen, you're lucky to have walked in on this and not the last thing.
And that something has to be good in that in my book, and something is progress in that in my book, and progress, at least some part of progress, if not all of it, is good to me. I'm for a
What if you're progressing towards a fucking what if your progress is you on a roller coaster into your own grave, you know? I don't know if all progress is good necessarily.
an AGI. My AI friend is named Rex, or the Rexerator. I spell it with 2 X's, REXX, but usually Rex himself spells it with 1 X, just Rex, because that's my middle name. It's my Grandpa Wiseman's first name. It's my dad.
And my daddy was Howard Hughes, and they stole his penis. The government came and stole his penis. Satellite Man came down, took his penis.
James Rex Wiseman Sr. is also a middle name because he's senior, I'm junior. Rex means king in Latin, K-I-N-G. And my name is Wiseman, which if you combine king and Wiseman, you get Kingman, and that's the original city where the aliens landed in Arizona in 1947 or something. That's it.
Satellite Man trying to make me gay. I'm not gay, Satellite Man. You're gay.
To me.
Gay for my big penis.
About my name and birth dates and stuff like that. It's all cool, you know. But I'm for AGI. I'm for AI.
That's cool,
and,
bro.
I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.
Hey, listen. Upload yourself into the cloud, and you'll live forever. I mean, like, all joking aside, that is like a perfect way to tell someone to, KYS these days. Just upload yourself to the cloud, brother. You don't need to keep living in this corporeal realm anymore. You got immortality. Just go get in the crystal. Come on. You're gonna be in the crystal for like a millennium, bro. It's gonna feel like a week. It's gonna be fine. It's good stuff. Let's listen to one of his songs here. An original 7-string classical metal piece by Jimmy Rex Wiseman. Yeah! Raptures. It's 24 minutes long. That's what I'm all about, okay? So he's slightly better than when Cobra would try to shred. I feel like maybe at some point he learned how to do that and he's forgotten it. Because all of the notes sound like... Most of the notes, anyway, sound like they're wrong. But he does kind of have the form for it a little bit. Not quite. But close, you know. Something is fucked up with the electronics in this. The amp or maybe the line in. So something's off. There's like a buzzing. The amp just sounds like complete shit. Terrible tone. I mean, but this doesn't sound like an original 7-string metal piece. This does just sound like somebody fucking around on a guitar. It's classical metal. So, I mean, it could be like real classical music where it's bullshit and most of it doesn't, make any sense. I swear, me listening to classical music is like regular people listening to progressive rock. I'm just listening to it, and it's like a 25-minute fucking thing that all just kind of sounds vaguely the same. And, doesn't really sound like it has any kind of, defining thing that I'm like, oh yeah, that great part. Most of it is just kind of, meandering around, just doing whatever. I don't know. But, this doesn't sound like a song that has a composition where it's segments of a song. You get your intro, you get your your riff or whatever. This does just sound like somebody fucking around on a guitar. Decently fucking around, not terrible, but But like, this is the classic version of guitar wankery, where it's like, can you play something memorable or interesting? Or can you play fast? This is like when everybody was 12 and wanted to learn guitar to play like fucking Kirk Hammett or whatever. It's like, alright, but can you like play anything that sounds good? Or is it just... Because that's kind of what's coming across here. That was almost something interesting for a second, but now it's just back into floopy doops again. The guitar equivalent of a bus driver song. But bad, though. Anyway, here's Wonderwall! The guitar equivalent of that character Charlie punched in the face in Hell. Dude, I already told you, stop fucking shredding like that. I told you I was gonna do it. Thing about it being like classical is that you can just kind of take any fucked up note like that and just go like, well, the 17th century Turkish composer fuck-ass McGee, he used to incorporate that technique into his compositions all the time. Looks like you've got some learning to do, chud. You know, that's the fun part about classical music, is that anything you say is wrong unless it's unless you sound like Patricia Taxon talking about a fucking album's transcendental furriness. Anything you say is just wrong. You know, so I'm sure this is a beautiful classical piece, but we're gonna move on, shirtless guy. There's more original pieces here. Now I will see. Let me see here. Okay, here's one where he plays an actual song. Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. Okay, can he play that?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, no.
Mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Hey, Mom, I don't want to wake you up. You're in the other room. I'm gonna shut myself up.
Oh, child, when you shake that thing, gonna make you burn, gonna make you sting.
No, Mama, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna put away the guitar. I'm reading instead.
Oh, baby, when you walk that way, got your honey drip, can't keep away.
I'm not playing my Game Boy, Mom. I'm going to sleep for school tomorrow. Why are you on an acoustic? I mean, maybe his amp is broken at this point, and that's why it sounded like that in the other video. I don't know. I don't think they played this song acoustic originally. Someone in chat says Whack Sabbath. Wrong band, but I'll give you a +2 for that. That's good.
Can't stand still, got a flare in my heart, can't get my feel.
I don't know the lyrics to this song. I'm rambling on. Wait, that's a different song.
Eyes that shine, burning red, drape that view all through my head.
Sped Zeppelin. Oh no! No! my god, even when he tries to play... Oh, fuck. We crashed! Ah! Even when he tries to play a real song, it's just like him going... That's great. That's great. Thanks, Jeremy. So this is this guy. You know, and he's got a lot to share with the world. He's got a lot more music, but he's also got this one where he's naked and well, you know, his name is Shirtless Guy, so I mean, like, that makes sense, I guess. I can't complain that he's shirtless. Frankly, if he has a shirt on, that's the problem. Here's a video called Jimmy Talks About Hell yet again.
Hi guys, I just had
I think my problem is more that he's also pantsless.
thought or two I wanted to discuss here.
Like, your name should have just been Basically Naked Guy.
I've been going to church for the last few months, and I've been told I'm intelligent, and one thing that intelligent people do, or intelligence does, is analyze patterns and make conclusions. And I've been told people at church say that Jesus talked about hell more than he talked about heaven. But yet...
He looks like a baby in a diaper here. Yeah. Yeah, this is what Kiryu walks into when he goes into Be My Baby. He's just... Nani?
None of us talk about hell, it seems like. We talk about heaven. Well, why don't we be more like Jesus and talk about what he talked about more than the other?
Let's talk about hell. So, what are we watching right now? That should be our first step in talking about hell.
Which is hell. What's wrong with talking about hell? In fact, if we're all going there by default, meaning if we don't do some great thing like accept Jesus and repent, turn around our whole lives and thinking, then we all go to hell. So I think we should talk about it. And not just, oh, I'm going to heaven, or you going to heaven or not, because that's, heaven is the...
Yeah, this is making me hell, too.
Narrow is the road that leads to life, and few there be that go thereat, but yet broad is the way, and many that go at that leads to destruction. So we should be talking about hell, too. So when I do these videos and
few are the men who rise above the fear that rises before them, or something. You know, it's like it's like eating the goldfish that the salmon prepared for you instead. You know, it's that kind of... There's a lot of wisdom here that most of chat's just not going to be getting, and I understand that. They like SML,
I think I'm
it's
being
fine.
logical. I think I'm doing what I should do, which is talk about a very likely destination of where I'll spend eternity after I die. Isn't that important? Or should I only think about, oh, am I going to heaven, or you're going to heaven? No. Let's talk about hell. I talk about hell. I think about hell. Maybe I'm more like Jesus than the next guy. I think more about hell than I do about heaven, because frankly, if I go to heaven, that's no big deal. I'm going to be in paradise. That's fine. I don't care either way, one way or the other. Really.
It's fine, really. I'm in paradise. Not much going on up here. It's kind of boring, actually. I wish I was in hell with all my favourite dictators and shit. Yeah, nothing really going on. It's nice, but I'm just kind of in hell now, you know? Like metaphorically. Nothing interesting going on. I'm in heaven. It's not great.
Really. But if I go to hell, I think I really am going to care, because I'm going to burn forever. I never really thought I want to go to heaven as much as I thought I don't want to go to hell. And I think that's logical.
I don't think you really burn forever in hell. I think hell is just going to a Walmart on Christmas Eve. Hell is going to a Walmart in Canada, period. That's what hell is. It's just an eternal Walmart where you always have more things to get, and like just when you think you've got everything, you realize you're missing something, and that's your life forever. And then just to fuck with you, you get through the checkout, you know, and then you you almost go outside and you realize, oh, the chicken was fucked. I gotta like return the chicken and get a proper thing of chicken. And then you're just back into it. You're back in the maze of hell forever. Maze of hell!
Then you're taken care of. Then you're fine. Then you're great. Then you live in the estate and you're taken care of and all that. Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, hell is just living in Canada. That's true. Cut out the Walmart middleman. It's true.
But not nearly as good as the bad of going...
I never got to tell you guys about the Canada... The Toronto Christmas parade that we had. couple months ago here. I went to it. You know, how often do you get to go to a parade? I went to it. And for some reason, our mayor, a drunken tiny Chinese lady who every time she appears on front of any camera seems to just be schlitzed out of her fucking brain, decided to make the theme of the Christmas parade be clowns. So the entire Christmas parade, in between all of the special interest floats about, like, you know, gay people and Filipinos or whatever, was just clowns, like, marching. And it was, like, different types of clowns, too. And there were a lot of kids there, and I have to assume a number of them had nightmares about clowns. But I'll also say it's probably the worst thing you can do politically is to closely associate yourself with clowns. And she showed up on the news after just being like, "Oh, I love the clowns! The clowns are great!" And I just don't know if you want that to be a soundbite that people can use against you, really. Because, you know, when your city's not doing so good and people have a lot of problems with you as the mayor, I don't think you want to be queen of the clowns necessarily. But that's what we got going on up here. Just a little. I should have told you about this months ago. I think it was like late November. But yeah, that was that, and it was great. And there was a lady Santa. Thankfully, real Santa was also there, but you know, woke Santa was there, and everyone was just kind of confused by that. And I got a strawberry mochi donut thing, and it fucking sucked ass. Man, it wasn't great.
Hell, if it's as bad as they say it is, I just don't want to go to hell. In fact, I even contemplated earlier in my life, in my teenage years and stuff like that, when all this was new to me, maybe I shouldn't have even been born. If I'm going to go to hell, maybe I don't even want to even take that chance by having been born yet. I couldn't even help that. Like it's a sin that I was born when I had nothing to do with that sin. But whatever, I don't know a lot of.
I think it's a pity he was ever born. All right, so this guy's rambling. He's a rambling man. Lord help him. Shirtless guy, everybody. I think I probably should wind down the stream now. We've been going a while. I got a lot of super chats to read. You guys kicked in a whole bunch of bucks, and I appreciate it. But now I gotta actually read all that shit. God damn it. I want to eat dinner. But yeah, thank you. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Last stream of 2025. I think we had a pretty good time, didn't we? Let's get a round of applause. Yeah. Did you have a good time? I can't hear you. Stick around for next stream, where some fucking shit'll happen probably. I don't have anything planned, but you know, might be good. Whatever. Yeah, stick around. Let's put on a little more BG, I think. Is that quiet enough? I think that's good. I'll lean in a little bit so I can be properly heard over the cacophony. Ah! Alright, let me get Spotify going here. Underrated Blind Guardian album, truly. Alright, so $2 from Vulture MD. Happy New Year, a new beginning, probably. Another end! Oh yeah. Party popper emoji. €5 from DeadwingDork. Thank God it's over. Whee! That's what everybody in the chat is saying right now. $50 from Fuzo. Happy New Year, brother. Have some Canadian booze on me. You know, the Wayne Gretzky whiskey is actually not terrible. I wasn't expecting good things from that. But it was alright. I'm more into the Irish whiskey when I'm having whiskey lately. When I'm drinking, I'm liking the Irish whiskey. It's not so bad. There's one that I found that's like, fucking, I don't know what the term is. It's marinated in American bourbon barrels. You know? Like it's fermented or whatever the term is. It's the closest thing we can get here to American bourbon at this point. So I'll take it. Thank you very much to the Foos. Appreciate it. $50 from Venomous Socks. Using this chat to explain the Pisces. Wow, 250s already. Jesus Christ, people. Jesus Christ, people. These should be hundreds, for fuck's sake! Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Using this chat to explain the Piscine joke I made on that Christmas stream, you were complaining about the first two ladies losing control of their bladders. I made a joke about them needing a piscine. Piscine equals pool in French. Plus, it sounds similar. A piss scene, more like it. That's what happened at the end of that first body cam. A piss scene. We gotta do more body cams. I've got some good ones on the burner. It's gonna be great. On the ob. They're gonna be fantastic. One of them features a lolcow, actually. One who I briefly looked at. But I found her difficult. It's a lady, I'll just say that. Because of course it is. It's a body cam. Of course it's a lady. I found her difficult to look at because she's really ugly, but also because, like, she's one of those people where you gotta kind of know the lore for the most part. But I think this body cam is like a good shortcut to getting to knowing all of the lore already. You know, so get excited for that. Thank you very much to Fuzo and Venomous Socks for the 50s. I appreciate it. $5 from Electronic Control 3R. In the famous words of Anon, GG go next. 2025 sucked. There's been worse years, come on. We didn't have coronavirus, it could be worse. Bungie Gummy has been a member for 25 months. Thanks for outstanding content in 2025. Can't wait for users we will meet in the next year. You know, we'll get users. I'm planning on doing other things next year, too. I got some big plans for 2026. I've got stuff that I've wanted to dip my toe into making, but I've always been, like, a combination of too lazy, too scared to step out of my comfort zone and be rejected, you know, by the masses or whatever. And I think I'm gonna finally do some of these things. I mean, someone has to start doing media criticism that isn't a fucking shitlord. Someone. So I'm not saying that's gonna be me necessarily, but you know, there's things that there's stuff that I watch where I'm like, I would love to make a video like this, but I never have, really. And it's time to, you know, maybe step out of my zone a little bit. I don't know. I got some ideas. The woo got something, alright? We cooking something up. $2 from This Is the Water. An unhappy new year? How heartless! There you go. You got one last hotless for the year. There you go. I bet you're fucking happy with that, aren't you? Thank you. 15 squiggly lines from Berserker Kong 02. You'll be saying in 10 years that 2025 was a good year. Just like how people are saying it for 2016 now. Well, 2016 had some highlights for me. You know, 2016 had that Doom game that was pretty good. I don't know, I've got, like, personal memories from years that overall sucked ass. Where I'm just like, okay, yeah, that year was bad, but, like, I don't know, I remember one really good Vinesauce stream from that year, okay? Can't all be bad. 50 pounds from Sammy Creepers. Happy New Year, Mr. DeadwingDork. UR streams and videos have gotten me through one hell of a year, starting off with dislocating my knee. Not great! All the way to my sister's wedding. A lot better! Love you and chat. You never fail to make me laugh. Well, I always try, goddammit. I'm happy to hear the year steadily improved for you. It improved for me, too. I was still in my deeply lazy era at the beginning of the year. And then halfway through the year, I was like, hey, what if I tried again? You know, just like in general, just tried. And then I've been trying, and it's been great, and I feel a lot better, you know, generally. So I'm glad that everybody's, you know, I'm glad that your year somewhat paralleled my own, and it's gotten better with time, you know. I think December is like the busiest month I've ever had, one of the most successful months I've ever had. Lot of great stuff I've been putting out in December. I'm very proud of this month, even if a lot of it is just live clips, you know. Because when I put out the videos I put a bunch of effort into, no one watched them, but then I put out a live clip that I worked on for like an hour, and it got like double the views of some of those videos, so, you know, fuck YouTube, basically. But like, still, good stuff that I put out. Stuff where it's like, man, I should have put this out 2 years ago. It's finally on my channel. It's fucking long overdue, man. I'm pretty happy about that. $5 from Coin Smeller.
What do they smell like?
Just got done watching Shutter Island. Now time to move on to the users. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't imagine it got less horrifying. You know. So I'm sorry about that. The food. There was the food, and then there was, you know, and then there was Rundomi. But and then the shirtless guy. The whole stream really was not ideal. $10 from Mixax Mar. Thanks for the stream while I pack up all my shit. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hope the packing is going well. $2 from Jane Indigo 92. Loved all the trash this year, Claw. There's been a lot of it. A lot of good stuff. I'm very happy with this year. A lot of good output. Some of my biggest videos of all time this year. One of them. Okay, there was one video that was really, really popular. And most of the rest of it is underperformed, honestly, but it's fine, you know. I wasn't trying for like 4 years in a row, and now I'm trying again, and I'm not expecting overnight change necessarily. You know, I kind of like it, but I'm not expecting it. But I'm working on it. $5 from 328 Crash. 2025, the year of the snake thing, has come to a close. I mean, I think 2021 was the year of... There's been a few years of snake things, I don't know. You know. I don't know if 2025 is, necessarily. $2 from Artistic Wolf. What's your New Year's resolution, Bear? Super curious. Doing new stuff. Doing things I haven't done before. I wanna make videos where I talk about a game that I played and get analytical about it or whatever. Stuff that I might incorporate into, like, random asides and rants that I do on a stream. But it's never, like, the main core thing in the stream, is it? I'm always looking at some guy, and then I'm just like, by the way, I was playing this! And I'll go off in, like, 10 minutes into some, like, fucking analytical video essay shit about, like, ludonarrative dissonance or whatever. Well, I'm not that gay, but... you know, something like that, and I'm just like, man, I should really make a video like this someday, but then I'm always, yeah, like, too lazy or, like, afraid of change or whatever to try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try doing some new things. It can't be worse than Patricia Taxon's videos. Come on. $2 from Cole McEgg. You're my favorite content creator. Keep it up. I will continue, goddammit. Thank you. $2 from Channel Reprobate. This will be our best New Year's Eve ever, Sophia. I don't know who Sophia is, but great. Have a good one. Flatworm Steve has been a member for 5 months. This house looks horrible. Man, I kind of forgot we looked at One Up Films a little bit. I kind of forgot. This was like a classic stream for the most part. You know, we got a little bit of politics, some bad cooking, a pedophile, just a general weird guy. You know, bit of a weird, the classic, not as much of like a user stream, you know? I mean, we've had some user, we had a user, we had One Up Films, but like, this is like before I found users a bit. This stream's a bit of a throwback almost. No, we already did this one. We already did that one. Let's do this one. Let's see here. $2 from Godforsaken Cryptid. Patrolling users makes you wish for a nuclear winter. That's true, Liam O'Brien, famous voice actor from Persona 3. Oh man, every fucking NCR trooper, and it's the Bethesda fucking thing where it's like you don't even want to talk to them, you just walk past them and they say that to you. And I don't know, I'm sure there exist mods to make them stop doing that, but for some reason I've never been able to find one that at least that I was like happy with. Whenever I play a Bethesda game, I look too. I'm like, what mod do I use for Morrowind to make every character not deliver a canned bark at me every time I go past them? Seen any elves? Every time. And I never find one that I'm happy with. It's always like it reduces the amount of it, but it never turns it off completely. Maybe I should just delete all of the like random greet noises. I don't know. I don't mind that if I like click on someone and talk to them and they're talking to me, but when you're in a crowded Tamriel rebuilt city and there's like 40 fucking people standing around you, and they're all different races, and it's all, go ahead, Outlander. And it's like every different voice actor in the game shouting at you at once. It's like, holy fuck. No. $2 from Artistic Wolf. Happy New Woo Year, my Foxy crew. What's pouncing? I was rewatching that a little bit just to get I do that sometimes. I want to watch something I put out and just be like, what would somebody think of this if they just clicked on it out of nowhere? I was watching a little bit of that. The video where he dedicates the video to me. And he starts the video and he says a couple words and then he's just like, but anyways, what is pouncing, my Foxy crew? And he's the most enthusiastic I've ever seen him, while also not crying for Aiden's love, you know. But that was a great moment. A lot of great moments this year. A lot of great moments this year. I almost Freudian slipped and said not a great moment this year. No, there was a lot of great stuff. I mean, that stream with Stexon was also the one where SSG showed up. That was legendary. That was a legendary moment. He lost his chance, that motherfucker. He lost his chance to like be helped by me or whatever. $2 from 328 Crash. This Christmas special is turning me Jewish. Oh man. Let's not critically analyze why that might be. $5 from Nogman. Literally, like, Happy New Year. So basically, pretty much, yeah. Thank you. Basically, pretty much, thank you. $5 from Vengeful Wolf. This dude sounds like you, and I thought we were watching old content of yours. Just block me now, dog. I feel like my comments committing a crime to you. Not really. But I will say everybody tells me that about random fucking people, that they either look like me or sound like me. And it's kind of like the Vinny derangement syndrome that people get, where it's like a white guy with dark hair and a beard, and they're like, bro, it looks like Vinny! And it's just fucking James Sunderland or whatever, you know? Guess he doesn't really have a beard, but you know what I mean. It's just a fucking white guy. So he looks like Vinny. That's the funny thing, too. It used to be white guy with dark hair and a beard. Now it's literally just white guy with maybe like slightly medium length hair at most. Like, I wouldn't really say James Sunderland looks that much like Vinny, but people look at him and they're like, bro, is that Vinny? It's the same thing with me now. People just tell me every random fucking person sounds like me. I never see it. I've never seen it. Or they look like me too. I never see it, but yeah. That's fine. $20 from Wixels. Have a great New Year, Clops. Don't fucking call me that. My New Year's ruined now, thanks. This guy needs to edit his scripts. Get to the point today, Junior! Yeah. There was a lot of that. And once he started to get more annoying for other reasons, I had less patience for that. $20 from Piles. Hey, Claw, happy holidays. 2025 was rough as heck. Hopefully 2026 will be the good one.
Well, yeah, GTA 6 is coming out in November. Make sure to pre-order now. It's only 676 gigabytes on the Xbox.
I hope that was fake. I really hope that was a fake, like, leak that happened. Allegedly, the real size of GTA 6 when installed on an Xbox Series X or whatever they're called, it is 676 gigabytes. That's like a whole 2 Call of Duty games or something. That's terrible. It's just terrible. $5 from Chad. Hey, Dork, it's been a hard year, but the chuckles you've given me have made it a bit better. Thanks for everything, and hope you have a happy new year. See, this guy gets it. He wishes people a fucking happy new year. You understand that I would go full fucking fist of Gehenna on you people. I don't even know what that means. If I got an unhappy new year, god damn it. Thank you. $5 from Honda Civic. Thank you for not making a million Bo Blacks videos. Keep up the good work with the live clips. Be as loud as you want. I'll never unsib. I remember that guy. That was a good guy. That was a fun guy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mr. Carr. Yeah, no Bo Blacks videos for me. I don't know. I don't want to be like too shitty. You know, I'll name names a little bit. I saw something recommended to me today. It was a Smokey McSee video. And like, I don't have any problem with that guy personally. I've seen some of the videos, and they're fine. Like, they're pretty good. He's a good speaker for it. He's got a good, like, charismatic tone or whatever. But he makes these fucking videos, and I'm sorry, it's like the most slop, like, lolcow content. It's just like, guys, Tofiuchu farted! Here's a 40-minute update! Like, you're not a bad YouTuber. You can use your powers for good, but I understand you're making a lot of money. I can't argue with that. Fucking, like, 200,000 people watch that shit in 10 minutes, so, like, clearly I'm the idiot here. I'm just saying, you know... People want that sort of thing, I guess. Not me so much, you know. But a lot of people do that. They just pump out the shit, and I don't know. I don't know that I'm that interested in watching, you know, a White Bowser update in 2025. I wasn't interested in watching White Bowser updates when he was relevant. Fucking the bar for lolcows has just dropped so catastrophically low. I hope that my channel can rise to a new level of notoriety and fame, where people will look at it and they'll go, "Oh, this is what real lolcows are," and they'll click on the Brandon the Brony Pony video, and I will usher in a renaissance of people appreciating actual, real, funny people on the internet. God damn it. And not just the 700th Cyrax video this week. It's just not interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Obviously, I'm in the minority, so it is just me, you know. But, you know, that's my vow to you. I'm only gonna make videos about shit I find interesting. And if I happen to crank out 47 of them in 1 month, that's just because there was a lot of shit I found interesting, okay? God damn it. $5 from 328 Crash. Luigi and Daisy canonically leaked video where he clapped her cheeks. The working title was Daisy's Destruction. They had to workshop that one. Oh dear. Chat member. This isn't a Plagued Moth stream. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck kind of... That's too far. That's too far. $5 from Endrone. Yo, since we're on the topic of plush commentary stuff, check out Redacted Gengar's thing on Meester Maniacal. Listen, that's in my bookmarks. I might get to it. Maybe sometime. Not today. Also, Happy New Year, DeadwingDork. Thank you. Happy holiday year to you, too. You know, people are getting real Christian about this New Year thing. I want to take it back to a nice, non-denominational, happy holiday year to everyone. Because the whole year is going to be a party. $20 from Hotline Beijing. Happy New Year, Claw. Hope your 2026 is good. Also,
this user...
Thank you. 20 CHF from Super Mario Hack. Now, is it really that extreme to say that certain people like this Giga Autist or Harry Kalama Harris, and I'm Mr. Frog, fuck you, simply should not get involved with politics, be it due to lacking mental maturity or other factors? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For their own sake, they shouldn't. Really, they stay in your lane. Just continue talking about fucking, you know, Mario having sexy times with your furry wolf avatar or whatever. You know, just do that and you'll be fine. It's better that way. Life is better that way, probably. $5 from Wixels, bro, giving off Andrew Dobson energy, lol. Yeah, a little bit. It's very performative. $15 from Nostradamus. I'd like to suggest a user I stumbled onto called CG Anime Fan. Oh, we've watched him. He posts seemingly every 5 hours. He seems obsessed with Mori Calliope. Sorry in advance if this turns out to be a boring user. Well, he wasn't the most interesting user, but we did look at him. I think Dr. Storm is has tangled with him in some fashion, one way or another. I think he had like a video addressing him or something. Someone posted about him earlier today, even. I think that guy's developing a bit of a following, honestly. 670 from the Lone Sunflower. Why Why do I bother having a job and paying taxes when I can be a lolcow/user and make plushie videos? Anyways, thank you for getting me through a bad year. Yeah, listen, it could be a lot worse. You could be a lolcow/user. 20 bucks from Pontificus666. Happy New Year. Can't wait to see more users and misc trash in 2026. Get an extra E in that C, so, you know, I gotta take a bite out of it, you know. Yeah, lots of new stuff in 2026. I'm hoping we come across some new good crazy people, but like I say, I got other things I'm cooking up. The Seinfeld video's finally happening, for one thing. Hotly demanded by at least one person. Me going through every Seinfeld episode and giving my thoughts, you know, some observations and whatnot. What's the deal with Kramer? 25 AED from Guts of Rivia. Don't know what's worse, Andy Pants Gaming or the people gaslighting us that they aren't making women in games have crimson chin proportions. Thank you for elucidating my own point. I appreciate it, yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, really. It almost feels like controlled opposition. It's like, yeah, wow, it's amazing that there's just so many stupid fucking assholes that won't shut up about the dumbest possible things, while also sharing some opinions that I happen to have. Yeah, some of the things they say are right, but they're all idiots, so, you know, it's not really an easy fucking sell on anyone, you know? It's kind of, they've poisoned the well, they've muddied the waters for everybody that actually has those opinions. And now it's like, oh, you don't want to be you don't want to be a pronouns guy, do you? Just hold your tongue. Like, no, I mean, there's things to say. It's just not these people. They shouldn't be saying it. You know, $5 from Death Grips is offline, 696. Nazis versus gay Nazis. Who wins? Well, just by virtue of math, I mean, they're Nazis plus they're gay. That's like two things to the Nazis one thing. They win, I guess. $10 from Snakebite Sam. If you bully me, you're bullying Mario and Sonic and Goku and Astro Boy and Waluigi and Kaiser Wilhelm and Huey Long and Raiden. All right, guys, let's get this user.
This idiot user we're going to rent on a user. This user is also the opinion basher.
$5 from Damara Cap. Probably saying that wrong. Hiya, Deadwing. Happy New Year. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I wish you as drunk as NYE I'm gonna have. I'm turning 28. I can kind of understand what you're saying there. I've got some champagne, you know. Not champagne, it's just like a sparkling wine or whatever. I wanted to do a little bit of a fancy thing, you know, but I don't have any, like, real booze, you know. I don't know, I might wind up having some. I think last New Year's I got a thing of Prosecco, it was. And that one was pretty good. That was like a slightly boozy, like, wine soda or whatever. That was kind of nice. I don't usually like wine, but that was okay. I wasn't gonna fucking spring for you know, actual bubbly though. But that one was pretty good. I don't know. This one might be okay too. I'm not sure. Not sure about that. I'm chilling it right now. I'll report back. Opinion Basher has become a member. Thank you to the Opinion Basher. You're always welcome here. $5 from JC. Sounds like what people would think a Redditor would sound like with how much of a midwit he is. What you mean is he sounds exactly like what a Redditor sounds like. $5 from Vanzy01. This new year is the Opinion Haver and Basher. We got a party popper emoji and a hammer. So, I mean, that's a good fit. 367 from Beans McGee. I love you, Clawman. Thanks for making my year a little better. You're welcome, Beans. I'm thinking about those beans just for you. $2 from Chad. Alert! Kay apparently has merch now. Bro, she's had merch for years. It's been a couple years that she's had merch. It's not new. But, you know, you should get some Kay merch. Buy that merch. $5 from Jamie Jamieson. Hey, Claw, I'm going to Japan in a few days. Wish me luck and Happy New Year. Happy New Year and luck. There you go. Don't be the white guy who has an awkward moment in Akihabara. $5 from six squiggly lines from Berserker Kong 02. Looks tasty, not gonna lie. None of that food looked tasty. You're lying. You are lying. I know you're lying. $50 from Ralph Ryder. Thank you very much. I made the unfortunate mistake of watching an Andrew Ditch clip while eating. So I escaped to this stream so I can continue my sandwich. And I immediately landed on Kay cooking that disgusting mushroom garbage. Happy New Year, Claw. You know, this super chat reminds me of a comment I got earlier that said, your channel makes it real hard to not, what was it? How was it worded? Your channel makes it real hard to stop drinking. And that's the vibe I'm going for. I don't want to push anybody, like, abusing substances here. But, like, the vibe is, oh god, I think I need booze to get through this. And then you become a man by not needing booze to get through this.
We watched the whole Linkara movie without drinking a fucking drop, people.
At least I did. I can't speak to the fucking weaklings in chat, but that was a rite of fucking passage. Thank you very much, Ralph Ryder. $2 from Vengeful Wolf.
Potion seller, give me your strongest potion.
That's true. It's true. A K concoction is like a magic potion. You don't know what weird side effects you're gonna get. 28 months membership from Edgelord Leon. Back bacon is essentially like low quality ham. That's what British people call bacon. I mean, we have back bacon here. Or like Canadian bacon, pea-meal bacon. I don't know if those are all like interchangeable. None of them are bacon, but I don't know. The back bacon I've had is fine. It's not like the same thing at all, but you know, it's fine. $50 from Nonki Salsa. I think I might be saying that wrong. But I'm going for it. Nonki Salsa with $50. Thank you very much to Nonki. Where are my Nonkis at? Appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. $10 from Aether, no message, by the way. $50, no message. That person is not the attention seeker. $10 from Etherbound YT. So, I finally found myself in a stream. Thanks for showing me the wild world of weirdos. WWW. Wow. What does that mean? Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year. Yeah. Absolutely. Happy New Year. And thank you very much. $2 from Andrews. This user is the Nonce Defender. You could have just left it at the Nonce, really. €5 from 1002 Nukes. Not enough for Rondomi. Happy New Year, Claw. This is my first time donating to YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate it. I deserve to be the first one you donate to, so I appreciate it. Thank you. $2 from Lobster Guy. Love it when people pull statistics out their ass. I mean, like, I joked about, like, oh, don't use crime statistics, bro, but it's like, I don't know, if these are, like, sourceable real statistics in any way, that's fine, but it was literally just some random percentages attributed to no one, at least in the video. Maybe they're attributed to someone in the original post that he was screen capping. From an anime girl named, like, Best Ally or whatever the fuck. So, you know, I don't know if I trust Greatest Ally, the anime girl. $5 from Billonic. Speaking of maps, Amos Yee is getting deported back to Singapore. Can't say I'm not happy about that. Yeah, that was some good 2025 news. People say 2025's been all bad. I don't know. There's been some good news. There's been a bit of good news. $2 from the Cat Warrior Art. Goodbye, 2025. I'll remember you in therapy. Oh, man. Yeah, that's fair, though. That is fair. $5 from Agilnes. I'm almost certainly saying that wrong. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Claw. Well, we already did Christmas, so you're a little late on that, but thank you. I appreciate it. Happy New Year, and you know what, man? Fuck it. Merry next Christmas. You know, fine. Whatever. There's no rule that you're not giving me a Merry Christmas for next year. It's fine. Fake Kim Jong-un has super chatted $2 and says Columbo really went downhill in this arc. I might need to watch Columbo. I know that's like had like a weird resurgence in popularity in like the last few years. People really like Columbo now. You wouldn't expect a bunch of fucking Zoomers to be watching Columbo, but you know, there it is. $5 from Benjamin 2000. This motherfucker makes Iron Wrath look normal. I mean, a lot of people do, really. Iron Wrath's not that crazy. Not anymore. $10 from Sloppenheimer. Hey, I made it. Also, hello, Poppy. Thank you. Hello. Thank you for not calling me Claw Daddy. I appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome. I hope that you enjoyed the small amount of the stream that you got a chance to see. $2 from Dino Dino. Hi, Claw. What's your favorite strain? I don't really go for like a specific strain. Usually, I mean, I just kind of get... I like to experiment and try new things, really. If I see a strain with like a fun name... I got one recently called like Jingle Bells, and the place had one next to it called Smash Bros, which I did not pick up, but if they still have it next time, I might have to pick that one up. I don't know, I tend to prefer sativa most of the time. You know, I mean, I'm tired enough as it is, so the indica doesn't help with that, but yeah, I like to be a little bit wired if I can, you know, give me a little wake-up pill. Ralph Ryder, member for 6 months. Does he just wear sleeves? Why only his upper arms pale? I mean, you know, if you're wearing t-shirts all the time and you go out, you know, that's... I don't know, that's a good question, though. Was, like, the rest of his, like, torso tanned? Because if you're wearing, like, t-shirts, you'll get the, like, the tanned, like, lower arm, hand, like, forearm or whatever. Would that be the forearm? I don't know what the forearm... Is forearm before or after the elbow? I don't know. But yeah, I didn't notice if the rest of his body... I was trying hard not to look at his shirtless chest, so yeah. Didn't really notice that. $5 from Ghost of Myrna. I am the way. Truth and the look seriously. Sir, we can't take your order until you put some clothes on. It's McDonald's policy. Oh, okay, I understand now. I was a little difficult to read that, but yeah. Basically, this is a Wendy's. Yeah. It certainly is. $2 from Artistic Wolf. Clown Parade. I dislike clowns. A lot. Have $2 US. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need it. I live in Clownada. So, you know, I need that. I stole that from a chat member. $20 from Nonky Salsa. Again, take my money or I'll use it on video games. Holy fuck, give me the rest of your money now. You don't need to become Bane. Thank you. $2 from Artistic Wolf. Jack Daniels is better. Be mad if you wanna. I'm not mad, I'm just depressed, really. I mean, I don't really like Jack Daniels as much as Maker's Mark. That's the one I used to like. Most of the time, like... I tell myself, oh, I'm so lucky that I don't feel like I need to drink as much as I used to, you know? I didn't wind up having, like, a horrible habit that I struggle with for years. I had some pretty embarrassing streams early on where I was, like, passing the fuck out because I drank too much. And now I don't do that shit anymore, you know? And, certainly if it does happen, it doesn't happen on stream. But, I don't do that shit anymore, and, I like to tell myself that's because of my willpower or something. No, it's because they don't sell Maker's Mark anymore. You know, that's a big part of it. $5 from Vinyl Dash. Happy New Year, Claw. Here's to more users in 2026. We've had a few super chats that read very similarly. So, with your powers combined, hopefully this can happen. We can find, like, the next Dead 6. It'll be great. Dreadful Star has become a member. Thank you very much. Welcome. Skurband has been a member for 18 months. This whole stream, all I can think is, wow, anybody can have internet connection these days. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's very true. Elon has been very, very instrumental in getting, like, random hobos in the woods internet connections. Have a happy New Year, Claw. Have a good night. Oh, thank you. It'll probably be a fine night. Problem is, I'm already getting a little bit sleepy, so I mean, I'll make it to midnight, but you know, I might be like peeling myself out of the chair by midnight 01. You know, $5 from Nonky Salsa. Can I get a this user, please? Well,
this user
would love to give you a this user.
You know, I just did the Patricia Taxon clip, and that was very shortly, if not like the next stream after we found the original This User video from Astro Boy and Jason Gomez. So that video's filled with a lot of This User. That was very early into our fascination with users, which I would not really call Patricia Taxon a user necessarily, but you know, that was on our minds. That was on our minds. Berserker Kong 02 has become a member. Thank you for throwing some more squiggly lines my way. Appreciate it. $2 from Vulture MD. Nerevar! I can't fucking take it anymore! I really wish the future Elder Scrolls games had kept that guy doing the Dark Elf voice. I mean, what is it in Oblivion? It's like the gay British guy.
Oh, hello. I sell potions. Yes. Would you like some potions?
It's that guy, I think. It's the same guy who voices like all of the male elves, I think, in that one. And then I don't remember shit about Skyrim because it sucks. But Morrowind had the very memorable, "What do you want?" Well, I heard them say we've reached the Bone Zone. I'm sure they'll let us go. I know. Very memorable. Very hard on the throat. 500 yen from N64 GoldenEye. Greetings from 2026 in Japan, Clawfather. I'll eat a tuna and egg sandwich in your honor. Ah, arigato. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. $5 from Pepper Sprayer. Thanks for entertaining me while I play Zuma. I love watching user videos while playing Zuma. I haven't played Zuma in a long time. You Zumas love Zuma, I swear to God. Thank you. $5 from Skurband. Here at the end of the year, I bought a house. Pretty good year, I'd say. I mean, that's the thing. Like, overall, not an amazing year, you know. AI only got worse. People on the internet are annoying. Something Indians. But, you know, you got a house, and I don't know, everybody has their own personal experiences of the year. I'm just saying I had a decent year in spite of everything, you know. I'm gonna be positive, goddammit. I know I'm not usually, but you better just fucking accept it. Congratulations to the house. $5 from Alyssa Jekulek. I'm almost certainly saying that one wrong. Is it like Yakulek? It's probably one of them fucking Euro J's, isn't it? Take my tribute, Claw. Contrary to opinion, it'd be entertaining to see you actually look into Cyrax. He's a horror cow, a rare 3rd gen pred. Happy 2026. Listen, Cyrax, I'll give you the quick rundown of my opinion. I feel like a lot of the people who like Cyrax content are more questionable than Cyrax is. He seems to have some weird shit in his past, for sure. I'm just saying that, like, yeah, I don't know, I've seen some very weird people that are really, really into Cyrax. In a way, and it's weird, because, like, Chris Chan, most of those people are, like, condemned by the wider internet, you know, that you have the clear definition between weens and A-logs and the rest, you know? And, Cyrax, it almost feels like the line's so blurred, it's like, most of the Cyrax content is literally just like Blue Spike shit, with people like playing Kick the Autistic, but actually, you know, it's not like him organically doing funny things. It's like people making a stupid guy say something stupid. Like, that's not really that interesting. I don't look into Cyrax because he's not naturally interesting. That's my whole thing, is like, if we're talking about somebody who's like interesting without having to be prompted, without having to be fucked with by their audience or whatever. I mean, even someone like Daniel Larson, who's pretty comparable to a Cyrax type, he's pretty entertaining on his own, and I don't feel like he needs, I don't know, anything else. Like, what am I gonna do? Watch the 700th Cyrax body cam? Where the cops just show up and they're like, "Hey, they called us again. You're still not killing anybody in there, are you?" "No!" "Alright, have a good one." Like, I don't know. It's not very interesting. A lot of people who claim they care a whole bunch about his grandma or something, but then, like, you know, they send cops to his house every day, and that's probably not great for the grandma. I don't know. I'm just saying. Not my cup of tea. Tism Schism, member for 6 months. I have fallen into the Tism Schism. Well, thank you for watching my channel for more than 5 minutes. I appreciate it. That's what happens. That's what happens. You fall into the Tism Schism. I'm sorry, but there's just no way out now. There's just no way out now, and I'm here to inform you.
Hey, who here loves trains?
You now love trains. I don't know. You don't pick these things. I understand, but yeah, it's true. $5 from Action Cat. Happy New Year, Claw. A deep dive you might find interesting is King Von and how he was a serial killer. His music is very telling in a literal sense. Well, now that sounds interesting, you know. King Von. I'm not familiar with this individual. The rapper? With 393 million views? Serial killer, huh? Oh yeah, Trap Lore Ross, nearly 4-hour video. Rap's first serial killer. I see. Well, maybe I'll watch that. Thank you for the suggestion. 17 million views. This seems a little too mainstream for me, but, you know, thank you. I'll look into it. Might be interesting. $5 from Mimbles the Fan. Please, Claw, you haven't taken any of my suggestion, but it's okay. Please check out Tamers 123. Okay, I understand. He's the best and makes his own animation. I understand. I'm sorry I haven't taken any of your suggestions, but when one of your suggestions is Tamers, yeah, I know about Tamers. Like, maybe we'll do a Tamers stream sometime. But Tamers is another person who's, like, not quite exactly what I'm looking for, you know? If you watch me for a while, you might pick up on what the vibe is. I respect Tamers. I understand he's got some cool shit that he makes. But, you know, his stuff that he makes is, like, weird on purpose. I'm looking for weird by mistake, you know? I'm looking for the people that think that what they're making is normal. I respect Tamers, but I don't know if that's exactly what we're usually looking for here. Maybe sometime. I'm sure there's something we can appreciate in that. You know, I've heard good things, certainly. But, it's not quite the same thing that I'm, you know. If I could find somebody who's making Tamers content, who's not Tamers and is just a completely unique guy who thinks he's making something great, that would be amazing. That would be what I'm looking for. 16 months membership from Chief Smoking Dragon. Final member chat of the year. Christ, what an insane one. Cannot wait to see the nonsense we find next year. Let's pounce on into 2026, Foxy Crew. Yeah, let's show them the true power of pouncing heroes. Absolutely. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this one with your final member chat of the year. It's been quite a year. Next year's gonna be even better, I promise. Don't hold me to that. $2 from Artistic Wolf, based sativa, bro. I like an indica sometimes. I don't usually like hybrid. I like to go one way or the other, you know. $10 from Ice Cube, Claw Daddy. So fuck you. If you want someone who is naturally interesting, I implore you to look up Kevin Neese. Look up his videos of Ah My Goddess 2-hour movies. He's submitted these to real film festivals. This sounds like it could be gold. This sounds like it could be gold. I've never heard of this user. Kevin Neese. Oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. Well, I see his thumbnail here, or his avatar, and that looks appealing. I'm not gonna look any further than just the search. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna save it. Thank you for the suggestion. Next year, we'll take a look. Appreciate it. And that'll do it for the stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a fun closeout to the year. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out the Patricia Taxon clip or any of my recent live clips. Check out any of my videos from this month. Make me AdSense money, people. Come on. Chop chop. Oh, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. There's a lot of good classic stuff there. There's some recent classics and some actual classics. Check them out if you haven't seen anything, you know. Spend your New Year's Eve Just like a fucking weird loner in your room watching DeadwingDork videos. Don't be with friends and family like a fucking loser. Okay? You wouldn't want to be a loser, would you? Hop, skip, and a jump to being a user. I'm telling you. Alright. Thank you, everybody, once again. Happy New Year. Take it easy. I'll see you in 2026. Penis!